I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day
I'm coming back. I gotta at least do it for me, you feel me? Shout out to all my sucker duckers, motherfuckers out there.
Ness Heyman.
How you big and bad and you fucking crying like a baby?
Just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just keeping it 100% real. I put in the miles. I get in every fucking gym. They want me there. Yo, dudes is straight corny, man.
Horrible fighter.
TheBoxingVoice.com. You doing some whack shit. You covered in whack juice out here.
Horrible fighter.
Your favorite fighter's a liar. You mad at me for keeping it fucking real.
Ness Heyman.
I'm being keeping it real like them niggas they keep it real. That's real.
TheBoxingVoice.com. Carrying popcorn in bags for grown-ass men. The fuck off my comment section, man.
He's on fire.
What's the highest level you made it to? The comment section?
Bruh.
Fuck out of here. Somebody insert the fucking excuse that I need to be telling y'all because y'all lying, man.
Excuses, excuses, excuses. I knew it was coming.
Our referee stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, and he is still undefeated.
Ness Heyman. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I do apologize for the super duper late start, but it bees like that sometime. Nah, I was on the phone with one of my friends, needed assistance, and I was struggling to decide on what to do. But we got to keep it even Steven, man. Anybody remember that in school? Keep it even Steven. And we have to do the previews and predictions for Zuffa Boxing, Sugar Shane Mosley, Serhii Bohachuk, both of them this Sunday, May 10th. It's going to be at the Meta Apex in Las Vegas, streamed on Paramount. Shane Mosley Jr., son of a legend, gets his opportunity, to step into the limelight in a main event situation. And, shout out to Zuffa giving Shane such a position because isn't he coming off of a loss? I believe Shane just lost in his last fight out against Jesus Ramos. Now, that was December 2025. So, he's got 5 months out the ring. That was also an event that was promoted by Tom Brown and Samson Lewickovich, and it was on Amazon Prime. That had nothing to do with Zuffa. So this is his Zuffa debut, and, he gets an opportunity to erase the past. Issue is he's going to be taking on Serhii Bohachuk. Serhii, definitely a durable fighter. 3 losses on his career. 2 of those coming at the hands of Brandon Adams, who stopped him back in 2021, March 4th. Adams scored an 8th round TKO stoppage in Puerto Rico, of all places, when he defeated Serhii Bohachuk. Bohachuk then went on a run, racking up some wins, even beating Brian Mendoza, who got the big win over Sebastian Fundura. But then he ran across the young, hungry lion that is Virgil Ortiz. Ortiz didn't get the stoppage like Brandon Adams. Instead, Ortiz went a majority decision 12-round fight. Since then, Bohachuk was able to get 2 wins, one over Ishmael Davis, credible, one over Michael Fox, credible, and got that rematch set up with Brandon Adams. It didn't go his way. It didn't go his way. So, you know, he's back. He got that win over Razhab Butayev, whatever, man. Y'all know Butayev. He's a tough dude. Sometimes like to cheat with that forearm. And Bohachuk got a split decision win over him. So, you know, that was a decent win. And now he's in there with Shane. So let's see what he does, man. Let's see what he does. I think it's going to be a tough fight for Shane. Bohachuk is pretty durable. He is coming off a win and a loss, so we don't know. He could be, you know, not the same person. But the Adams fight was at 55. This fight is at 60. The Michael Fox fight was at 60. You know, the Adams fight was at 55. The Ishmael Davis was at 53. Is he moving up? Is it because Zuffa doesn't have a 54? Because remember, his last fight was also at 60 when he beat Butayev on Zuffa. So this fight should be at 60 as well. But he's durable, and Mosley's not the biggest puncher. So I am, you know, concerned for Shane Dante Mosley Jr., who only has a 54.55% knockout ratio. I'm rooting for Shane, but I'm leaning Serhii Bohachuk just based off durability. I'm hoping, you know, Shane can pull it off, though. But the lack of power scares me. And Adams didn't outbox Bohachuk. He had to fight Bohachuk. And if you got to fight him, can you fight him? So, yeah, man, I don't know. That's where I'm at with that one. Then on the undercard, we have in the co-main event, who's carrying the co-main? Julian Hammerhands Rodriguez, who we interviewed on the show. That interview is out, cut up, and uploaded if you want to just get to it. He's going to be, you know, in a pretty tough fight. When I interviewed him, I'm like, Hammerhands, you think that Zuffa is trying to get you beat? You know, because they threw him in there with the undefeated, very tough Kane Sandoval back in January. Before that, he had to fight the undefeated, hard-punching Avius Griffin. And now he's fighting a 6-foot freaking giant in James Perella, who's undefeated, 21-0, brings some solid power, and it's a 10-round fight. So, you know, I don't know. Are they trying to get him beat? Is this just the matchmaking at Zuffa? You guys tell me. But this is what we're talking about. We're talking the Zuffa Boxing card on Sunday. Remember, Sunday is also Mother's Day, but I'm sure they'll have this starting late like they did their previous shows. So you guys should be home from taking your moms to dinner and stuff like that. But Hammerhands has been looking dominant. And, you know, obviously based off our interview, we know that he relocated to Las Vegas for the full camp this time around, not just to taper off the last 2 weeks of sparring. So he got full training camp in Las Vegas at the UFC facility, taking advantage of everything, plus the very good, top-notch Las Vegas sparring that he took advantage of. So, you know, I'm sure he'll be okay, but I'm concerned that the height and reach can cause some issues. But I'm hoping Julian can capitalize on any openings, specifically that left hook. I see that Perella likes to use that hook. He doubles it, sometimes even triples it. And I know I've said this, but for my bettors out there, just do your, little bit of research that you could, because it's not like there's a bunch of tape on Perella out there. But, whatever is there, you can see that he likes the overhand right. He loops it, throws it straight, but he also really, tries to take advantage of that triple left hook, the double left hook. And credit to him, because you don't see a lot of guys doing that. That's why, I was a fan of Chris Eubank Jr. early on, and then he got with Roy, and you're thinking, okay, he's going to master it now. That wasn't the case. Shout out to Chris Eubank. We got a prospect showdown. This is going to be a really fun fight and action-packed one, too, let me tell you. Misael Rodriguez, this is a Robert Garcia-trained fighter. And, he's an Olympian, I believe, like a bronze medalist or something. And he wasn't getting the activity. And he got with Zuffa, obviously was with Robert. And, he was one of those guys that couldn't really take it serious because, he didn't know what was coming next, But he knows now, and he's been locking in. I'm expecting him to look physically better in this fight and technically better in this fight for those same reasons, right? Because they made it a thing to let us know that, his lack of not knowing what's next, and if there is a next, they just made it a thing. So I'm like, okay, was that holding him back from giving 100% because he had to have a job and, all the things that come with normal life that these high-level fighters that have good contracts don't have to deal with? Look at Julian. He was able to just stay in Las Vegas and train, not worry about, putting food on the table and having to work an Amazon job like Stephen Fulton. Big Shot Shaw, Stephen Big Shot Shaw, right? So that helps you. That mental pressure off your shoulders can help you tremendously, Specifically with fat loss, you already know, that stress makes you spikes that cortisol, which makes you hold fat. So, for them, they don't got to deal with that because they're going to run the thousands of miles and burn through their muscle anyway. But Misael is in tough. He's taking on Andreas Katzourakis, 16-0, 11 KOs, and obviously the Mexican contender, if you want to call him that, because I've only seen his last Zuffa fight, so I don't know that he's contender level yet, and they're not in the traditional rankings, so we don't even know can he contend for a title in any of the sanctioning bodies, or at least I haven't checked if he's ranked, so that's my own lack of research. But, he goes by the name El Chino. We got our own Chino here. Ours is a heavyweight, and, he got that recent stoppage, RTD, over in Austin. Deonda, who was undefeated, but clearly was not on that level in terms of amateur background. He didn't have the same amateur background that Misael had. But he put up a good fight, and like to see if, Zuffa's going to bring Deonda back. But this will be Misael's second fight. So he has that one up. And Andres, I don't know, because I missed some of these Zuffas. I haven't watched every single one. Sometimes you just forget it's on a Sunday. Like, I got my aunts coming into town this weekend for Mother's Day. My dad's sisters all flew in, so we're gonna be doing dinner. Hopefully, I told my wife, well, she told me, like, we should probably do an early lunch type thing, and I'm like, yes. But yeah, Sunday is usually God's day, family day, right? So I don't know. There's a lot of people banking on Zuffa taking over, but can you become popular on a Sunday where most people are resting? You're also competing with major league sports, right? Like football specifically is on a Sunday. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But this is a decent card because Andreas Katzourakis is a good fighter. He had that foul play, or at least that's what Brandon Adams likes to say, right? I think this is the guy that beat Adams' balls up, and Adams tried to get it overturned and everything, but that didn't work. But let me double check on BoxRec. But yeah, if you guys are interested in calling in and giving your prediction, go ahead and line up in the queue. Discord available. X Spaces also available to rock and roll. We'll put those links in the chat. We're also going to go ahead and get this Zoom going for anybody that wants to use the Zoom link or call in via the landline. We have that as well for you to rock and roll. Discord, X Spaces, and the landline, all available. If you're looking for that landline, just go ahead and make sure you refresh. If you're on the mobile, you probably want to close the app and then reopen it, and it should be in the description right now. And again, it's always the same number to call in, but the code does change daily. So it's probably better off waiting for me to say that it's been updated. But we do it daily. Zoom is now available. Landline also available. We'll go ahead and get that Discord and X Spaces links as well. But once again, if you want to call in, those are your methods. Remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show and put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that do not know. We're rocking out. We're talking boxing, predicting it. Even the Sunday boxing. Why? Because we talk real boxing over here. Not just the headlines, man. So, okay, I have Andres pulled up, and I was right. He did fight Bohachuk and got the he did fight Adams and got the win, which Adams later, felt like, okay. Look, he beat me to the bolas and cheated. Damn, Dev doing the windshield wipers. Holy shit. I look to get that strong one day. Let's show this, man. We got to strive to be like our athletes that we follow, man. Look at this shit. I'm going to get there. I don't know how many of these shits I'm going to do, but I'm going to get there. Some of y'all could do this already. When I first seen this video, I thought that was Keith Hunter, but it's not. No audio? Nasty. Really? Man, hold on, man. Let me make sure I ain't forget a setting, because no audio. I don't get it. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up while I double check the audio on that screen share. But hitting that thumbs up is absolutely free. And it's going to help with the visibility. Okay, so that was where it needed to be. So it might be the video has no audio. As there's a clip up, somebody clipped it. So let's see. Yeah, no audio. Whatevers. So it's some sort of challenge. They challenge Haney to do the wipers, and he can do it. He can do it. That's that core work right there, man. Get that core right. Where's Star at? Star probably could do that shit for sure. Shout out to Star. She be doing hella fucking midsection work. What else we got on this pretty good card, man? Pretty good card. I'm shocked it's not getting that type of attention. We got Ralph Moni from France. He's taking on Serhii Bohachuk. 8-1-1, 6 KOs in an 8-round light heavyweight. Monty's undefeated. And let's see if his undefeated run comes to an end with this pretty unknown veteran. Justin Villoria, 12-0, 8 KOs. He's back. This will be his second fight that I'll see on Zuffa. He's taking on Ivan Ortiz, 12-0, 2 draws, 9 KOs. So in terms of wins, even. Knockouts, pretty even. 8-round lightweight bout. You know, some prospect fire for y'all, you know. Something new. Then we got Clay Moore Reigns, next great American heavyweight champ, Demazian Van Houter, 11-0, taking on Rafael Murphy, 18-1. With this will be an 8-round heavyweight bout. 21-year-old knockout artist has 6 straight stoppages. So, you know. Now, those are 40-year-old veterans, and I did the math. It was only like one loss or something like that. All right. For this guy he's fighting. So, we'll see, man. You know, but Ralph is pretty old, or should I say Rafael is pretty old, you know. And he's only 6'2". So, you know, shout out to them. They're not rushing Van Houter. You know, you can tell he's got 8 rounders, you know. And again, this guy is only 6'2". So, shout out to Zuffa. They pick and choose who they, you know, put in them dog fights. But Rafael Murphy is a 40-year-old, so at the very least, you know, Van Houter will have that man strength in front of him. And we'll see what happens there and how Van Houter handles it. Now, Murphy, like I said, he's coming off of 6 straight stoppages, but, you know, Mexico, club shows in America, and, you know, one in Colombia. So the quality of opponent isn't there. One of them was even a 4-rounder. Only made it 1, though. So we'll see, is he actually ready, or is that record more fluff than, you know, what it actually is? Shout out to Pat Bandero with the retweet. Appreciate you. Shout out to Todd with the quote retweet. Appreciate you. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Discord available, X Spaces available. We're talking Zuffa Boxing Sunday. It's going down with Emiliano Cardenas, 10-0, 4 KOs. Going to be taking on Alexis Alvarado, 9-1-1, 5 KOs. It's going to be a 6-round bantamweight. Fast-paced, early career clash for the undefeated Emiliano, going up against somebody with only 1 loss that clearly does not want to lose again. Rock Matuyo, Boymatov versus Caleb Hall in a 6-round light heavyweight. That'll be the opening bout to start the action. But, you know, the card feels fresh. It'll introduce us to some new names. And, you know, mix in these new Zuffa Boxing boxers into our boxing palette. And we get to see some prospects. We get to see some undefeated action. I'm expecting at least 2 knockouts. So we'll see. We'll see, man. We got some storylines. We got a crossroads fight, right? Where does Shane go from here if he loses? Or does Shane Mosley finally break through with a signature win? I mean, he has that, right? He did get that win. I think it was versus Daniel Jacobs. But that is an older win at this point. That was 2024. So 2 years ago. Only 1 fight, which was that fight in 2024. So, yeah, I mean, he could definitely use another big win like that Jacobs fight. Don't forget, one of the best fights on the card, the undefeated welterweight war with Julian Hammerhands Rodriguez. Hopefully he lands that left hook and cracks Perella. You know, we got to keep my man right there for Devin, for Connor, for Hitchens. So we need him to keep doing his thing. And doing it the way that he's doing it. Winning in an exciting fashion so that he could be a threat to those names. Not just a cherry or a fucking, you know, perceived easy fight. But don't forget we got that Mexican style versus the Greek power of Andreas Katzourakis. Let's see if Katzourakis resorts to any weird tactics, according to Brandon Adams. Then we got to keep our eyes on the Maison Van Houter. He's got a KO streak. Rafael's got a KO streak, or at least a win streak. You know, who wins in that one? The young man looking to make a name for himself in the heavyweight division, moving up and having started at cruiserweight early in his career. But once again, the phone lines are open. Zoom is available. The landline is also available if you want to call in, make your predictions live on TBV. I'm not expecting a lot of y'all, but again, we have to do every fight. You know, we did Salim, we did the UK fight. We got to do every fight, bro. We got to do every fight. Got to touch on all the fights this weekend. I mean, not every fight, because clearly there's some international shit that I don't even touch. Vega, what up?
Can you hear me?
What up?
This sounds stupid, right?
Nah, you broke
Yeah, I
up.
thought
What you
so.
said?
Oh, I'll do it again.
I guess it's
Fucking
because you're
retarded.
on Discord, so once you start yelling, we lose
Oh,
you.
I can. I'll do it again. No
Do it,
worries.
do it,
Hold
do
on.
it, do it.
You hear
Yeah,
me
you
that time?
you gonna have to hear the playback. It comes out distorted, but we get what you're doing. It doesn't sound how you want it to.
It, it, it's all good. Yeah, no, it does. If it doesn't sound right, because it ain't right to do every goddamn time. Because you
Nah,
sound like a
got him.
yes. Anyways,
I don't know
it's a
why you
great
hating
card,
on
man.
somebody that
Salute to
calls
Zuffa.
in, bro, and helps keep the show going, bro. Calling on them
Hey, man, I'm
chat
just trying to.
dudes.
Hey, I'm trying to help him improve the show. We don't need to hear a motherfucker yell like, like they're in a hallway all day and can't get out that hallway, man. We're trying to help people get better. Salute. Um, it's a great card, man. Salute to Zuffa. Great matchmaking. Great way to put a card. Uh, I'm not sure if this is the right day because it is Mother's Day. Here, you're basically forced into to feel in a certain way that you have to take these women out. When it comes to Father's Day, they just want to, maybe order something, make you some pancakes, and that's it. But when it comes to women Mother's Day, you gotta hang out with them all day and take them out and pay for shit. But get it how you live. Happy wife, happy life, happy mom. It's good too. So to the moms out there. Thankfully, this is at night. I think I'll be all done, have her all tucked in, and I should be able to watch this full card. If not, there's this thing called Rewind. Technology is an amazing thing. Watch on Paramount Plus, and it's always available right after in the morning. And it's a great card. This undercard is really interesting. They have this standout amateur they say from I believe he's from Uzbekistan or Ukraine. Trains out of the Diaz gyms, the Diaz brothers, Joel, and I forget the brother's name. But yeah, they had this kid. I think his name is like Bo Matov or something like that. Light heavyweight, was the youth world champion. Place gold over there with Beck the Bully, Otto Beck, who also signed at the same time as him. Otto Beck, the guy that we saw get crushed by Ray Ford because his leg gave out, couldn't take them punches, got stopped at the last round on a Top Rank show. Um, so I guess he's supposed to be on the Zuffa card, but yeah, we'll see. They had this kid in the 6th rounder. First opponent fell out. The first opponent, they believe in this kid, or their matchmaking is just out of this world. So it's a 6th rounder. The first guy was supposed to be 9-1. This one, I think this Hall kid is 6-2-1. They're not playing no games, man. Yo, you need to be ready for any and everything. You signed a Zuffa. This guy's making his pro debut against a guy that's not an upside down record, not a 1-1, not an 0-1, not a debut, not a 3-31 or whatever they do, 6-2-1. I mean, I don't know if the guy's good or not, but it's that experience already this guy has. This guy is, I'm sure, coming to win. And they're doing 6 rounders. If you remember, I think it was Manny Chance. He had his second fight or debut, and he gassed out right in the 3rd round, right in front of our eyes. or maybe in the second round, man. It was or something like that, and that was a tough fight, and the judges gave him the win. So that's always something to keep an eye on when you have these amateurs. You know, Manny Chance was an amazing amateur, and allegedly this guy is top level internationally when he was still a youth. So we'll see. We'll see that's eye catching for me as a boxing supporter. Oh man. Then your boy Damazian, bro. Yeah, you're like, oh, this guy's 40. The guy's a full grown man he's facing. Damazian 3 years ago was 160, 165 pounds weighing in. Now he's fighting a guy that's, 40 years old. So full grown man, 6'2", has been weighing 240, 250. And natural, he was a
Bro, I
cruiserweight
don't
at
want to
first.
call cap because you're pretty
But
good at this boxing stuff. But did you box rec that? Because I could have sworn he was a cruiserweight, not no fucking 68-pounder.
go look at BoxRec. You got it up.
How long ago?
When he like his pro debut, he was like
Oh, come
160
on,
something
bro.
pounds.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He was when we start seeing him on Pro Box or wherever the fuck we were seeing him, Caribbean Royale, whatever it was that we got to see him on, he was a cruiserweight.
So let me grab your wrist here. So 3 years ago, he was 160 something pounds. He's facing someone that's been this size, around this size, for almost 20 years, probably.
Bro,
That's my point.
he's also a fucking 21-year-old, bro. Come on, think about when you was 21. You know his testosterone levels.
But it's a grown,
You
but
know
it's
his
heavyweight.
endurance.
What I'm saying is he probably hasn't even grown into his size. The kid looks like a little monster, right? 217, look like, he cuts his shirt every time because he's ripped up. But he's facing a guy that's been working probably 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Boxing
Exactly,
as a
a
side
guy that
gig.
doesn't have the luxury to train every day either.
No, hey
Or
man,
I'm assuming anyway. I'm
I
assuming. I don't
under,
fucking know.
I
I don't know.
understand your perspective, but also because it's heavyweight, this is my point. He's facing a full grown man, a man that's had his man strength, that knows his body. Okay. That's my point. I don't believe that Colombian fight. I don't believe that shit. That's probably some fake ass shit that was paid for to put on the record. Because they had him at 208. Man, I looked on his Instagram, motherfucker looked 240 at least. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to see how Damazian. Last time it looked like he was facing some guy that they went into the kitchen. They said, "Yo, you ever boxed before?" "Yeah, I'm 0-2. All right, come through. We're gonna put you on this card." But this guy is 18-1 with 14 stoppages, fighting in a small little circuit over there by Rio Grande, over there in a border town. Is he going to be skilled? Very unlikely. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's a full grown man in there. I'm interested to see how he deals with that. I want to see if they put more body mass into that kid. Coming in at 217 against a full grown man, he's
Bro,
going to have to show his
bro,
boxing skills, I think.
Wilder used to do that, so you don't have to get that nervous. It's possible.
Isn't that what made Wilder special? Isn't
Wilder
that
came
like part of
in
the gimme?
fucking
The gimmick?
yeah, but Wilder was also fucking 30 something. This is what I'm saying. He's 21, bro. It's different. 21 is
Again,
different.
again, this kid's young. He's Wilder was always 6'6", around over 200 pounds for his. I'm sure for his late teens, early 20s to fighting in this. This kid just is learning this body. He doesn't know it. Hey man, why you hating, man? I'm trying to draw
I'm not,
interest here.
I'm
And
not
you over here
hating.
being
I'm
yo,
just
you call
saying
me
you.
Mr. Negative, bro. Yo, I'm trying to look. I'm
I
trying to
don't know.
be
I'm
positive.
just wondering if Clay is fucking texting you and shit.
Yo, you salute to Clay. I need to go to his channel more, man. We seem to have some interest aligned. But
Oh, yeah.
shout out
I
Claymore.
see.
um. Oh my gosh! See, now you threw my whole thing on the undercard. I know they got some like
Bro, you could
Mexican
start over, bro. There's no callers. Nah, I'm fucking with you. We do got Al. My bad, Al. You are a
yeah,
caller, Al.
But yo, the main card is fire, fire, fire. People say they want to be entertained. I look at this main card and I see pure entertainment. Whether you five stick it, whether you borrow someone's Paramount Plus. Shout out to my girl's friends. Appreciate y'all with that password. Or you have it for $9. This is a card that I think you're gonna want to watch live or even the next day. The first fight, I mean, bro, you were on it, man. We all know what Cats is. Cats, is in there to beat you up, hit you to below the belt, hit you behind the head, forearm you, pressure, pressure, pressure. However, he gets it how he lives, man. Greece, Greece ain't got no boxers really like that, and he's trying to put himself on as the face of Greece boxing. I'm not a big fan of his skill set when it comes to actual contenders, but he comes in shape. He comes ready to fight, and he's gonna force you to make decisions, and I can appreciate that as a boxing supporter. He ain't playing no games. He's not in there to do. He's not in there to look cute, look pretty, work on it. Show his perfect technique. No, no, no. Um, man, I appreciate. Man, I've been giving Treese a lot of mentions. This is a pure violent guy. He was able to slow down Brandon Adams with low shots, whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's hard to look good against Cats because of who he is. Misael, it's a question mark. Bronze medalist from I think the 2016 Olympics. The only time I've seen him is when he fought a guy from West Virginia that was obviously not in the same not not in the same skill level at all. And he just walked in there like a zombie with a high guard and just beat him up and packed him up. Um, might hit a dead spot for a second. But I'll say this: I know he fought one of the Chavez brothers, Omar Chavez. Also, Robert Garcia is his trainer, so he trains out there at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. But he fought Omar just Chavez. Big controversy for the first fight. They wanted a same day weigh in because them Chavez boys they know how to rehydrate. And the first fight got canceled because he refused to do the same day weigh in that was agreed on. Chavez Sr. called him pussies, punks. The fight got scrapped. Then in the rematch, they were saying that Misael and his team were saying that the other team were trying to bribe them to take like a dive or something like that. I guess I shouldn't say I know for sure, but there was bribery talk. He didn't show up to the weigh-in on time. He came at the last minute, weighed in, and he went in there and got the victory. So from what I've seen, from knowing the background, that Mexican style, they say he's the greatest. And then when I saw all he did was just fight some guy that was below him. Being a medalist, I'm expecting to see good quality. I'm expecting this to possibly be the fight of the day, the night. So I'm interested. I want to see how El Chino does against Cat's pressure. We know who Cats is. We want to know who Misael is. And if I'm not mistaken, Misael was in the Crawford camp. I could be wrong, but as I remember reading, he was sparring Crawford, or at least was rumored to go there. So I don't know how true that is, but just to add a little bit of a little connection to something. The co-main, don't know anything about this James Perella kid. Just know he's from that Boston area. So I'm sure Bermudez knows who he is. Does seem to be on that local level, just like I was talking about Raphael Murphy. But we've seen this before, right? Zuffa has their gem, this guy they're pushing. They put him in with a no name that's taller, longer reach. And we saw how that went, not to activate why so serious Jay Sims. So I want to know how this goes. I do want to see it. I want to see if Hammer Hands can just keep doing his thing. Um, he's a guy that has that great boxing acumen, that great boxing background, the pedigree. And we've seen he can be all about action. He can come forward, he can fight on the back foot, and he can be aggressive either way and show quality. So again, they put him in with somebody taller like Avius. We'll see how it goes, man. That's a great co-main event. And the main event, uh, I don't know what it is, Ness. I just become such a Shane Mosley supporter, bro. Just watching him get better, I think. We always look at these guys like they're what is it like called nepotism or whatever. Like, oh, he's in this position because of his father and such. He's gotten a lot of spotlight, but I just seen him, man, just take fights. Just the Gabe Rosado fight really helped me give a lot of respect. Just the way he fought, the game plan he was following, how he's executing. Then I think he knocked out what's that kid's name? Joshua Conley, I believe. That was a short notice fight. Then the Daniel Jacobs fight was just too good for Jacobs. I know he was on the way out. That's still Danny Jacobs. That's still a guy that has real pro pedigree. And Shane Mosley basically slowly dominated him and just won a bunch of rounds. That is a great win for him in his career. And I had him upsetting Jesus Ramos, but obviously his lack of an amateur background, lack of that those reps defensively was the biggest, I think the biggest issue. He just could not move his head off the line. Just hopefully he's worked on it. I actually watched an interview with Mosley. I tried to put in the pre-pro and I was hoping you caught it, but he exposed, I say, a lot of things that a lot of people believe is what's with Zuffa and part of the issue. He was talking about they gave him 3 guys, right? Actually, they hit him up 2 days after he lost to Jesus Ramos. He thought it was a joke. He didn't believe it, that they were really like offered him a contract already. And they offered him 3 guys. He said he looked. It was the same amount of money. Bohachuk was on that list. Same amount of money for all 3 guys. I say it was 50,000. I think that's what he said. I don't know if he was just throwing it out there. He said, "All right, give me this guy." They said, "Oh no, he's actually hurt, so you can't fight him." All right, well, it's Bohachuk. This other guy. Give me this other guy for that money. Oh, that guy's actually unavailable. He was like, "Yo," so I felt like they wanted me to fight Bohachuk the whole time. Like basically, they're forcing him to fight Bohachuk no matter what. He's like, "Why didn't you just tell me that? Like, I'll fight the guy." I just thought like, "Yo, I'll come out here, make a statement, fight this guy, and then I'll fight Bohachuk or someone like that." So that is definitely some insight on how they treat certain fighters, depending on the trajectory, I believe, because I don't think everyone's the same, but I think this is mostly how Zuffa's going to work. They're going to give you a short list, and they basically know who they want you to fight. And they're just giving you the illusion that you actually have a choice, which is interesting. But if Bohachuk was the best fighter on the list, then as a boxing fan, that's what I want to see. Wouldn't you agree? Like, I want to see you fight the best available, not let me get this little shakeout. Even though he's coming off a loss, I mean, he got hit pretty clean, but he didn't get his ass whooped and he didn't get knocked out and bloodied. And I mean, Boychuk hasn't looked like this blazer. I mean, I thought Butayev beat him. I thought he edged it out, even though Boychuk finished strong. So he has plans to fight Colum King Walsh. He mentioned the name 14 times during the interview. He's saying that's their guy. That's the guy that opened up their numbered events. And I want to fight him for the title. He kept mentioning, I want to fight him for the title. I also felt like he was refraining from saying, I want to fight him for the Zuffa title. I don't know how to read that. I don't know if maybe he's just not used to it. Maybe he didn't want to say the other sanctioning bodies and start calling them all separately. Or maybe he's just not into it and just is looking, if I get the Zuffa title, then my minimum goes up. And so that's all he cares about. But that's what he was talking about, just about those kind of things. And then, he was on a YouTube channel with Brian Mendoza, and he gave an analysis of what he thought Brian Mendoza was lacking. So he's been studying Boychuk. Um, Boychuk's no joke. He's pressure. The more you let him come forward, the more dangerous he is. You saw Brandon Adams the first time step to the side, knock him out. The second time he stood there in front of him and that was dismantling. That was one of the more dominant performances I can recall last year. Just to fight someone, stand your ground, and just beat them in everything: offense, defense, traditional defense, the offense, out jabbing them, out fighting them, fighting them from the inside, from mid range. That was really, no one talks about it. That was one of the best performances of last year. It's unfortunate what happened in his last last bout that was supposed to occur, because I think he was really trending well, and this was his opportunity. He might have been on top of his game. So great main event. And what I like about Zuffa, I'll end here, is that they have 2 fights for the middleweight. So they're basically saying y'all need to stick out. Whoever sticks out the best, whoever has the best performance, is probably gonna get the title shot next. So I like that. It's not just, yo, you're gonna win here, and if it's shitty and it's controversial, you just get no. Y'all gotta look good. You guys both have there's 2 quality matchups. We're gonna see who's actually the best out of y'all 2. And maybe y'all will face King, Column, whatever his name is, Walsh. But yeah, man, appreciate the time. Yeah.
All right. Al in the Bay. What do you say What up? You got a bad connection.
Just come back to me.
You the man. La voz.
Buenos dias.
What
What's up, the
up?
community? Shit, man, just calling in to keep the show going. You know, I spoke on the whole Zuffa thing yesterday. You know, the card is great. You know, it's Mother's Day, not Mother's Night, so I will be tapping in. My mom felt like she needed some space, so we're gonna do the brunch thing. We're gonna do the lunch thing, and I think she's gonna go watch her novelas, man. My mama likes quiet house, you know what I mean? So you know, I'm gonna go home and watch my little Zuffa, get my little Zuffa action. Just because I don't like the guy running the promotion, and I feel like it's gonna be nasty in a couple of years for all those fighters. I feel like they still putting on some competitive little squabbles there, man. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing the Hammer Hands. And what's this kid, the Robert Rodriguez kid? What's his name again?
Misael Rodriguez.
Misael, there you go. Misael. I can't think of his fucking name, man. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing him, man. But you know what, Ness? Honestly, I don't know if we can call any of these dudes prospects, bro, because they're sheltered from the rest of the boxing universe. You know what I mean?
I mean, they fighting other prospects, so they still prospects and contenders.
I mean, but what belt are they gonna? But what belt? Contend for what? The concrete belt?
Contend for the Zuffa belt.
Yeah,
It's like I was saying, right? Like, I want Julian to win so he could be right in line for a Connor, a Hitchens, or a Devin. Uh-oh, we lost you? Yep. Looks like we lost him. Discord available. X Spaces also available. Zoom rocking and rolling. Landline also rocking and rolling. If you're looking to call in, make your predictions for this weekend's Sunday night fights. Now is the time. Mr. Pat Bandero, what up? Misael? Really? I thought it was Misael.
You hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out for rocking out as usual, man. Every day, twice a day, man. Appreciate TBV.
Scope.
Yeah, man. I mean, like that's the Zuffa thing is pretty good, but the problem is like for us, like people that live in Europe and stuff like that, is on the Sunday is a problem because for people that work on the Monday, it's a Sunday. It's Sunday night over here. What I'm saying, so like you like if you work at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday, you cannot watch that Zuffa. It's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning for us. So
damn.
Yeah, it's
6 hour difference from New York, right?
Yeah, 5 for the UK, 6 for France. Yeah. So yeah, that's the problem with the
How long you been out there?
I've been in the UK for a while, bro. Like I've been in the UK for since 2008. So
okay.
Like, yeah. Well, for a minute. But you know, I lived in Tampa Bay for like 18 months out there. Do you know that?
Nice.
Did I tell you before?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I did some time in Tampa Bay. I've seen those Clearwater, Clearwater
beaches
and St. Pete,
nice
those times. Yeah, Tampa Bay was cool, man. I had a great time out there. Yeah, I have to go to that Zuffa main event. Mosley and Bohachuk. It's actually that's an interesting fight because, I mean, they both have to Well, I would say probably Mosley Jr.'s got a lot to win on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And Bohachuk's got a lot to lose.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
I
mean, if you lose,
I think Bohachuk is safe because of his style.
No, I'm not
They
talking about the
gon'
fight itself. I'm talking about the actual like the result.
What do you mean?
Like if Bohachuk lose, like he's basically gonna become a journeyman to me.
For sure, but he'll get fights because of his style. He's like Derevyanchenko.
Yeah, we'll have fights. Yeah. But like we won't look at Bohachuk like as a as a dangerous man anymore. Like
I mean, I don't. I look at him as durable.
He was a dangerous man at some point. I mean, I know he got packed up by Brandon Adams, but he gave like a good fight to Virgil, bro. Like a lot of people thought like he actually won the fight.
Mm-hmm. He dropped him like twice.
Yeah, so like, but if he loses that fight against Shane Mosley Jr., I think that was like that will be like, as you said, like a good fighter that's just like a journeyman. He will get like just fight to to give people trouble. But if he wins that fight, at least he's still on that on that okay, he's still serious. Because like Shane Mosley Jr., the problem is you said it right, Ness. I believe I agree with you. Like that power is not enough. It seems like it. It's like he's a durable dude. Shane Mosley Jr. He's definitely like he can fight, but he doesn't seem to trouble people. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that fight against Jesus Ramos, that was like you could see like if he had power. You know what I'm saying? If he had power, he would have like I think he would have packed up Jesus Ramos. But the fact that he didn't like he didn't have
but
he doesn't have that.
Lubin couldn't even pack him up, and he got power. So I don't know about that.
I don't think Lubin's got that much power. He's decent power, but it's not like with Lubin, like.
Bruh, he was jacking Sledge. What you mean?
Because the problem is with the Shane Mosley his defense doesn't make up for the lack of power. I don't know if it makes sense what I say. Like he get touched up too much to be able to win on point. So like you see Devin Haney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Devin Haney's power is not crazy, but he have a decent power that will like keep you away, and that defense, you won't be able to touch him, but you won't be crazy enough to go just forward to him because his power will still like keep you at bay. So, and that's what I don't see with Shane Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
His defense, you know what I'm saying? His defense is not enough to make up for his power. What's his name? Shakur. His power is not crazy, but his defense will make up for it. But he still have like that decent, not a crazy power, but like a decent power to just like, you still have to think twice before you go. But at the same time, you're not going to touch him, so you still have to do something. Shane Mosley Jr. is like his I mean, maybe he made some improvement, but he's I think Bega said it like his head movement and he's wasn't slick enough against Ramos. Lubin is slicker, I think. But yeah, man, that's an interesting fight to see like where we are with Shane Mosley. He's got already like 5 losses though, doesn't he? Like 4 or 5 losses, Shane Mosley Jr.
5, yeah.
So that's quite. I mean, I don't mind, but like, to become like a top man, that's tough. And I just want to touch on also on what's going on with Jesus Ramos, man. What's going on with this dude, man? I don't understand how he's moving.
What you mean? With PBC, you know what it is when you're over there.
Oh my God, that dude, bro, I don't get it. Like the dude is tough, he's good, but at the same time he's not fighting. And then when he's like at 154, when we have like the top coming, he's moving to 160. That 160, like that weight is not like it's not like the best division. So like you're thinking like he's gonna do something at some point, but he's not moving, bro. Like that's
well, he
crazy.
went back down.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his last fight was back at 54. He went up, then down. I'll check in a bit.
I don't think so. Like I was maybe a catch weight, but I don't think it was like.
I mean, the Shane Mosley fight. I'm telling you, that was I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
Mosley fight was at 59. The Johan Gonzalez 54. The Lubin Loss 54. Jason Rosario 60. Guido Chakram 55. Mosley 60. So yeah, we'll see if he stays at 60.
Yeah, so basically we don't even know where that's crazy, bro. He's moving crazy, man. Like literally he's moving crazy. We don't even know if it's a 154 or 160, man. That's crazy. But yeah, man. I just called to keep the show going. Like I still try to watch that Zuffa card, but yeah, on the Sunday night.
Playback.
Yeah, I think I'm more focused on that Saturday night, man. UK's got a great card, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, great.
Well, I don't know about great. Decent main
event. No, not great. Not bad.
Good main event, but great is crazy.
No.
Because that card, no.
It's like
Look at Morrell's opponent, please. Lord Jesus. Who the fuck is Zach Chelly?
No, it's just more to see like Morrell how he's like now. I mean, we have to if he goes like to the decision, that's gonna be a problem. But at the same time, you don't know, So, I'm interested in like 3 fights in the UK card. Obviously, the main event is the main one I'm interested to. But yeah, man, I just try to keep the show going, bro. And I keep listening. Hopefully, people call, man. Call, guys. TBV numero uno.
All right, Pat. Appreciate you. We got Yancey. What it do?
Yeah.
What up?
Shit. Man, I'm just calling in, giving the predictions. Man, I got Shane Mosley in this fight, bro. I know he's coming off of a loss and everything, but I don't know. Bohachuk is, he gives me a lot of up and down performances, man. Like the Brandon Adams. I think Brandon Adams is, of course, a more talented fighter than Mosley Jr., but I feel like Mosley Jr. will be able to, his last fight was a tough fight with Jesus Ramos, and I feel like he won a few rounds in that fight, so I feel like he'll be able to adjust to whatever Bohachuk is going to bring, because Bohachuk just be walking down stuff anyways. But I'm more intrigued about that Hammer Hands fight. What do you know about his opponent?
Only what's on YouTube.
Hey.
That's it.
Okay. Word. So
I haven't really found full fights.
Oh.
Highlights, but you know what he doing with them highlights, because that's what he doing best.
Well, betting wise, what would you go? Would you go Julian decision on that joint, or
I'm the wrong person. I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm rooting for Hammer Hands, so and I think he's just had the better opposition, the better amateur background, the better opposition in the amateurs. He fought and beat Tank a few times in the amateurs.
That's what he's famous for.
He fought a former world champ in Pedraza. Yeah, he lost, but that's also experience. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Even if I wasn't biased, I'd still be going with him.
Okay. Oh, well, this is the other thing, bro. I haven't been able to call. I gotta get my crow for fucking what is it? Isaac.
Isaac Lucero?
Yeah, Lucero fucked me over, bro. Damn.
Yo, fuck that you ain't pronounced that first name right. You said that last name perfect. You sounded like you Dominican.
You funny as hell, bro. You funny. But yeah, man. Shit, man. I was just calling in trying to keep the show going, so I'll just keep listening.
You the man, champ. You the man.
Hey.
If you want to call in, Discord available, X Spaces also available. Go ahead and put those links in the live chat, power chat for anybody seeking those out. Al, get your mic in order. You might as well unmute now. We ready for you. What up?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What
Back
up,
out like
Al?
back at it. Oh man. Shane Mosley kind of dropped the ball, man. Shane Mosley could have been our Tim Zoo, our so-called boxing darling in the game, where his dad was real big in our eyes, and he just dropped the ball, So I just don't understand. You got your dad there. I don't know if he's not helping him. Seems like when he gets to the big fights, he drops the ball. So I hope he don't drop the ball on this one.
This is a tough fight, Al.
Huh?
This is a tough fight, Al.
I understand.
You got somebody in the car with you?
Yeah, I got my brother in the car.
Come cover his mouth. No, I'm fucking with you. I just ain't know if someone. I ain't know if someone else was on the like if I left someone on the other line.
Nah, that's my brother. Yeah, man. Bohachuk, man, he dropped the ball too, man. After beating him too, he could have been on this run.
He ain't beat Tim Zoo. What you talking about? You be confusing the shit out of motherfuckers. Bakram beat Tim Zoo. You racist, Al. All white boys look the same?
Sometimes, man, I ain't gonna lie.
Racist.
Yeah. They say we look the same. So, man, yeah, man, I've been liking what Zuffa been doing. I know I gave Zuffa a hard time today. I called yesterday, calling him like misfit boxing. Yeah, man, the only thing I don't like about Zuffa is they don't like them to fight other fighters outside of Zuffa. It seems like when they get a belt, they gotta drop the belt. So it's just like, why be in the rankings if you can't have a belt?
So you can get that ring belt. Because if they get more ring champs, you got to come to Zuffa to be the man because the man over there. They doing it smart. They trying to do that.
Yeah, man. Can't fight for the other belts. And I understand.
But you don't need the other belt. Remember, the other belt's charging you. Remember, the other belts wanted $300,000 from Crawford. The other belt wanted fucking $130 from Shakur. You know what I'm saying? The Ring magazine is free. And it represents you, the man.
Let's get that straight. The WBC wanted $300,000 from
Bruh, that don't matter. The other sanctioning bodies also charged. Think about that. They also charged. It was just a price that Crawford was cool with. So they all charging. So why you want to be charged by 4 people?
You don't want to be charged at all. But,
sound like you defending the 4 people you got to pay. You want to pay them.
There's a term say you pay to play, man. You pay to play sometimes.
Not anymore, though. They opening up a new lane. You ain't got to pay. Turkey got the ring. You the man, fight for the ring.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to hit on this. I forgot who was. It was the first caller. He was saying, happy wife, happy life. Don't let people tell you that it ain't happy wife, happy life, because both y'all gonna be happy together and both y'all gonna be miserable together. It's all about staying committed. You committed to win.
Hey, yo, look at this, Al. Al, quote unquote, I made an appointment for December, quote unquote, end quote, from the Bay.
Nah, it ain't far.
Yo, that shit made me weak.
But man, you know, my appointment is definitely coming up. It's the only thing I need left. Happy spouse, happy house. That worked too. But man,
So what you saying? You made your wife happy and it ain't help?
nah, man. I don't want people to do false hope, man. Some
What you
people
mean
in
false
the false
hope?
dream. They feel like if they give their wife the world, you know, she'd be committed to them. I'm in the turn lane. But that's not true. You can give your wife the world and she still hate you.
She still what? She still what?
She can still hate you.
Oh,
so
damn.
I tell my wife straight up, it ain't happy wife, happy life. You know, it's either a happy spouse, you know, happy life, or you know, we committed to winning. And committed to winning is whatever, you know, we trying to grow together. You know, I tell my wife that I don't believe that happy wife, happy life. We both gotta be happy in this thing, or we both gonna be miserable.
Let's go. I'm with it.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, y'all guys stop using that happy wife, happy life. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that's gonna be out there. All right, peace out.
Peace. Discord available. X Spaces. Shout out to Zuffa. Last call for them callers. Rich Porter, first super chat of the day. $5. Ness, I literally seen YouTubers mad making videos because Devin's deal. This hating-ish getting dry as fuck. Hey, man. You ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Old song, true words. Old song, true words. See, Connor just posted that he coming for Ryan. Coming for you, boy. And put at Ryan Garcia. But I was arguing with someone yesterday who's telling us Ryan ain't going over there. Bro, Ryan going where the money at. Even though Oscar did stop him from making that money with Jake. So I don't fucking know. Who knows, right? But just showing you what Connor posted.
Morning graft. Attack the days, make the days count. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. Hey, keep that bell warm for me. I'm coming for you, boy. And what?
I mean, there is a possibility he could outwork Ryan. Because, you know, he's always locked in. Ryan ain't locked in, man. Ryan don't be locked in, and that fucks up everything. But Discord X Spaces available. Last call for them callers if you're trying to call in. Now is the time. Tommy, Florida, what up?
What up, Ness? You got me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I've been burning overnight, so I've been missing a couple shows to call in, but shout out TBV. I don't really know the topic much right now.
Zuffa, the Zuffa card. Only the Sunday card.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mosley and Bohachuk on Zuffa.
Yep.
So you know, just to piggyback off go back on a couple shows you did where people complain. Are people complaining about this card right now? Are they semi excited for us nice Sunday boxing card?
Man, we only had maybe 6 callers, bro. There's no callers, man. They not excited for this card. There's no callers.
Okay. I was just trying to see. Well, for one, I ain't gonna say like I'm excited, but you can't knock this card. For sure, you can't knock this card.
I said the same. There's some pretty good fights on
here. Yeah, and you know, that was just my whole take on Zuffa. Probably like 2 weeks ago, I called in and you know, it's just another outlet for us fans to watch some good fights, bro. You know, I know people still Dana White did, Zuffa that, cheating the fighters this and that, and And I hear everybody saying that, but like I said, we grown as men. If you come in for a job interview to fucking build skyscrapers or remodel my bathroom or fix my motherfucking swap my motor out of my truck, and I say, man, I'll pay you $5 to do it you gonna turn it down. So shit, you're a grown man. You can turn down an offer. So if Zuffa giving you an offer to fight somebody or a couple fights on they shows and you accept it, that means you thought the deal was good enough to accept. So shout out to the fighters that accepted whatever they getting, not getting, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I like this card. Hopefully
Who else you like? Just the
Shane.
main event and the fact that it's some undefeated
So I
fighters, or
wanna
there's other people you want to see?
I wanna watch this Hammer Hands
Yeah.
kid you supporting. I remember he did the interview and then he was going back at it with the, I guess, the black dude with the dreads.
Yeah, Avis Griffin.
Avis Griffin, boom. I remember watching that highlight of him knocking Avis out. But I haven't seen him since. I know
Oh, you didn't see that first Zuffa fight?
Nah. I remember you was promoting it though. I
He
remember
had a
you was
good
promoting it.
Zuffa
I
fight,
missed
man.
it.
He did good in that fight.
Yeah, I missed it. So I want to catch him. I want Mosley to show me something. I felt what is this fight at? Is this fight at 160 again?
Yeah.
See, man, I don't really like Mosley at 160 no more, bro. Cause
but he got the biggest win of his career at 68, so he can't go to 54.
60. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't like him at 60. I like him at 68.
Oh.
He beat
Daniel.
Freaking he beat Daniel at 68 and he beat Rosario at 68. I
think the Rosario was 60.
Nah, bro, that was 68.
I'm gonna double check. I just seen it.
Yeah,
I mean, I could have been checking Ramos, because didn't Ramos fight him too? If it wasn't Ramos, then it's definitely Mosley.
He fought him at 60, and he just, to me, bro, he ain't had no energy in that Ramos fight. He was just in there, and I'm like, and then once I found out that fight was at 60, I automatically didn't like
Shane didn't fight Jason Rosario, and he had one fight at 60. He had 3 fights at 60. Gabriel Rosado he beat at 68. Mario Alberto, and then he dropped back down to 60. Had 2 fights, then moved back up to 68 and fought Daniel Jacobs.
Man, I like him at 68. That's what because I knew he fought Gabe at 68. I knew he fought Daniel at 68. And once I seen, what he did, I was like, man, he looked better in those fights than he ever did to me and other in the smaller weights. So I didn't like the fact that he went back down to 60 to fight Ramos. And from the moment I heard it was gonna be at 60, it was a bad taste in my mouth from that point. But I mean, I don't know. I guess obviously he bouncing around from 60, 68. I guess he's telling himself he can do both weights. Me personally, I think he looked better at 68. But hopefully he showed me something with, he showed me a little more versus Bohachuk here. It's definitely a winnable fight for him. So I hope he showed me something. I want to watch Hammer Hands. Is that the only card this weekend? Dubois fighting, right?
Nah. They got the Dubois card on Saturday. It's like 2 cards on Saturday.
Yeah. So I mean, I kind of want to catch that too. Just the main event. I don't even know who the undercard is. You know that Queensberry fighting stuff. I don't be knowing those guys. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, and I ain't got no, I'm just trying to watch the fight. I'm just trying to see what goes on because Wardley, he made a name for himself really by beating Joseph Parker, but I kind of remember Joseph Parker winning, and then just whatever happened is heavyweights.
What you mean? Didn't they stop that fight?
No, he stopped him. But I said Parker was winning.
Oh,
I remember
yeah, but
winning
that's how it
that damn
is.
thing.
That's how it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
be winning
Yeah.
with him. He another
Yeah.
Wilder. Really is.
Okay,
He the
okay.
UK version, right? Wilder started late. He kind of started late. Wilder didn't have traditional upbringing, 19 amateur fights. This dude started in like, I think it's not the tough man, but what they got over there is like that 3-round fight and shit. Oh yeah, he did white collar first. So yeah, he's the true story of like, getting it out the mud.
Okay. Nah, I mean, I support. I just started. I heard his name before the Parker fight, and then when I was watching the Parker fight, that's what made me watch the Parker fight. I just, I had Parker winning, but yeah, you're right. He's the Wilder of over that side. Um, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's why I say I ain't got no dog in the race. I'm just gonna see what happens. Hey, this dude Rodriguez fighting. He undefeated too, huh?
Hell yeah. You talking about
Julian,
Misael?
yeah.
Which Rodriguez? Who's Rodriguez? Julian?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because it's two Rodriguez. Misael, Robert Garcia's fight is also undefeated.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we gonna see. Start at 9. I mean, bro, it's something to do, bro. I mean, like me personally, I never knocked Zuffa from the moment they said they bring it on. I always said, okay, cool. It's just another Pro Box, and I'm a fan of Pro Box. Shout out to Pro Box TV. Them boys over there doing their thing. And I don't went to a Pro Box event over in Plant City before. So Zuffa, they got their little thing in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
But when they start going on the road, put on a good card.
This one is in I thought this one was in LA, but not yet.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Like if I can, it's gonna be summertime because I got 2 young boys, so it's gonna be summertime. My birthday July 2nd, y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all doing
July
border war.
4th.
Damn, see, I ain't even gonna hold you. It just crossed my mind. I would rather, cause y'all in Orlando again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd rather try to make it'd be damn show cheaper. I come meet everybody in the community in Orlando, 2-hour drive before I jump on a plane and go to Cleveland. But I ain't gonna cap. If that was the week before or the week after, I probably would have tried to make the trip to Cleveland to go watch the Abdullah Mason and Shoo and Tiger Johnson card. Cars like that, just to bring that up, cars like that is the type of car. I remember I tried to a couple years ago, a few years ago when it was Tank. I think Tank was the opener. No, Big Charlo was the opener. Tank was the co-main, and Broner was the main versus the guy he got the draw with. That beat Mikey Garcia later on. No, Mikey Garcia beat him later on. In Washington, I think they fought in Washington. Those type of cars. I like those type of cars. Just up and coming dudes showing out. Even though Charlo had a name, Broner had a name, Tank had a name, but was still on like a 1 or 2. That was like his second belt he won. But that Cleveland card, that shit gonna be fire. Y'all having like a fight party for that or what?
Yeah, after Border Wars, we plan on watching them together.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. But yeah, man. But yeah, everybody, in the community, this Zuffa stuff, it's all right. It's just boxing, baby. It's just a promoter trying to do his thing. He got enough money and enough backing to get fighters we know on his card. They had F.A. Jogwood not too long ago. Like, you can't, and that dude been PBC, that dude been top ranked. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, if we got the backing to get people like that, him, Bohachuk, Shamo, like, they doing something good. The guy's obviously making a decent amount of money to go fight on their card, and they're not fighting like super easy fights. So it's entertaining, man. If all they fighters are C and B minus fighters, and they giving them a platform to showcase their skills and talent, why do people not like that? You know, I'm perfectly fine with that. That's cool with me. I want to watch, and hopefully they got more fights in the future with names we know instead of people sitting on the shelf and sidelining other people. So, yeah, man, that's it, man. You ain't got no callers today, huh, Ness? They
We got a
ain't really
few.
fucking with the super topic.
We got
All
a
right,
few.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you get to him, man. Shout out TVV.
All right. H-Town.
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, Sean, baby. Hey, man. These fights are pretty good, man. It's kind of a hardcore card. I mean, this is Mosley Jr.'s last chance to stay on that road of trying to become a star. You know, I mean, he's what, 38 now?
Is he?
I think he's 38 now, man.
Damn. 35.
So this is okay. Still, that's pretty high up there. So it's probably that shot, you know, the crossroads to become a star, man. I mean, he's got the name, you know, the pedigree's there. He just, you know, lack of dedication, you would say. He's always had talent. He's not like he was just talentless. Bohachuk's that's a difficult fight for him, man. It's not a walk in the park. He might get knocked out. I'm pulling for Junior, man. You know, I want to see him win. I want to see him move his name, his family's name, and out there. And then you know, you got El Primo Hammerhands down there, and I believe El Chino's on this card too, right?
Yeah, Rodriguez.
Yeah. So you know, he's a former Olympian. So hopefully we get these two to keep winning too, so they can build their names. And I believe Hammerhands is Conor Benn's trap over there. They're eventually gonna get Conor Benn to fight him, and I think Hammerhands knocks out Conor Benn. So we'll see, man. I'm really interested in these fights, man. It's gonna be a great card, man. I mean, there's no big names, I guess, but I mean, as far as boxing goes, it's gonna be great. And then you got Worley and Dubois. We don't know, man. Dubois got money now. Is he focused? Isn't he focused? Worley's a guy that started late, so it's, you know, he's doing it, you know, as a dog too, to make money for his family. And do they really want to be like legends or not? You know, this day these guys in boxing, it's one of the problems with boxing. They're just doing it for the money. Nobody cares about being a legend no more. You just want the bag. Speaking of the bag, when are you going to report this so-called $150 million deal your boy's supposedly working on? It's got all the Haniacs going crazy.
100 million. Why you always trying to do something to make them look bad?
I mean, I heard it was 150. That's what I heard.
You heard. You ain't read the fucking tweet from Bill?
Nah, man. I heard it from one of the Haniacs. You know how to read Bill stuff. I hear it from his people.
Well, I mean, I'm just waiting for some reports, you know?
If he pulls that off, dog, Bill Haney's got to be the greatest manager in boxing history. You know?
Why? People have gotten bigger deals than that. Canelo got 150 for one fight.
Yeah, but in this climate right now in boxing, come on, that's a incredible deal.
But you don't know. You don't know if that shit is for 20 fights.
That's the only thing I was gonna ask. You know, if it's for more than like 5 fights.
5 fights, 20 million a fight, man. What the fuck? You guys think money's growing on trees out this bitch?
Well, you know, this is what these guys are looking to make, man. They're not, you know, Devins never seemed to be the guy that wants the same purse. He's always going up on that number. You know, you never go for the same number. You know, business. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, hey, 15 million a fight's great too, ain't it? I mean,
15 million is good, but I don't even know. I mean, I don't know, bro. I can't get involved in that shit. I don't know what they paying, but you know, I don't know. 15 million a fight, that's a lot of money too.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but I mean, that means Devin will dedicate at least the next 5 years of his career to Zuffa, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, man, it tells a lot about Zuffa if they could nail down Devin, because then, you know, there's already the reports that Ryan's interested too. So they get those two guys on there.
But you
then pretty
heard
much the
Julian,
whole,
bro. Julian Hammerhands Rodriguez said that Zuffa has the whole welterweight division, all the big names.
that's gonna be wild, bro. I mean, fuck yeah, that'll be badass. Because I mean, Dana's gonna make them fight. It ain't gonna be no fucking this and that. It's gonna be now y'all fighting this day, and that's what's happening. So I mean, it'll be great for the fans, and hey, and if they do get those big contracts, hey, good for them, man. Good for them. Let all of them get paid. That way, there'll be no more excuses why they ain't fighting. You know, because we want to see them fights, man. All of them. I want to see Connor Ben versus Devin, Ryan versus Connor. All of them. Mix it all up, man. Let's get a great era of boxing started again, where we see everybody fight each other, and then there's no question about who the king is at 47 or 54 or whatever you want to say. You know, 'cause all these doors that are being left open with these boxers these days is crazy, man. It's all what if this, what if that. You know, I'm glad to see Earl's back, and he plans to fight Charlo, because at least we'll get those questions out the way. You know, was it just sparring, or under the big lights, is it different? So man, yeah, man. As far as our boy in the Bay Area that doesn't like Super, hey man, you got to get with the program, man. They're trying to make a league like the NBA, where we're gonna see the best fight the best, and everybody's gonna get paid eventually. You know, the more money that goes into it, they're gonna have to pay these boxers. This ain't the UFC. It's not a sport that's just started, and they got to build a whole foundation. The foundation of boxing is already there. It's already got a fan base. People failed to understand that UFC had to build a fan base and do all the groundwork to have millions of people to be interested in it. That's why these guys didn't get the money they were getting. You know, now boxing's not the same thing. These guys are gonna get money. So I mean, that's all I can hope for as a boxing fan. Stay positive with the Super thing. It'll be a good card this weekend, and so far all their cards have been decent, man. Hasn't been a real card that just sucked, and they're free. What more do you want, or what? No, what do you pay for Prime? $8.99, $10, $12, whatever
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
paying, I think, 18. It lied talking about no ads, but Zuffa always got ads.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, I don't see where all the hate comes from for Super. You got who's it, Tito Boast talking about dictatorships and this and that. No, eventually everybody will be there. Everybody get their money, work their individual deals. That's what we want. We want structure, man. We want to see a Devin and Ryan Garcia shirts at Walmart. You know, you want to see people wearing tank T-shirts. You know, at school.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you want, man. You want your guys to be household names, man. This is how the sport grows, and this is how the money gets into sport, and this is how we get back to being a top sport in America. I mean, it's sad. It's sad to see them cars where Japanese arenas are full, you know, fucking European arenas are full, and then you got David Benavidez and Zurdo fighting, so it's an exciting fight, and you got curtains up because they can't sell out, and they're both good fighters, and it's more exciting than any fight that's happened in Japan or in Europe. You know, it's sad to see, man. Well, let's see if we can get everybody on the same page, and hopefully boxing grows and we get back to the good old days. You know, that way I could tell y'all kids about the good old days. You know, y'all don't have to hear us old guys talking about our era was better and this era sucks. But yeah, it is what it is. Then I'm out, man. H-Town.
All right, champ. Toya, ladies first.
Good morning. Good morning.
What up?
Hey, man, I don't know why y'all need to stop complaining about what's going on in boxing. Like, we getting great fights this weekend. We got two cards, right? We got the Zuffa card, we got the Queensberry card. Like, let's try to get more fighters to just praise more fights to come up so we can get more stars. Like, we're not gonna get big stars if we keep downing the cards. Like, oh, well, this card is pro boxing. Oh yeah, and pro box too. Like, yo, like I love pro boxing. I've been watching pro boxing since coming on since I knew about it. The Zuffa shit, like, man, like we gotta just start praising the fighters that want to fight. Like the old is leaving now. We don't have no more across the streets and all this old stuff. Like we getting fights. Let's just be happy as fight fans. And I agree with H Town. Like all them over there in Japan, that stadium was fucking packed for Inoue and Nakatani. We should be like that in America. Like boxing started where? Did it start here in America? I'm not sure of the history, but the legends was here in America. Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Mike Tyson. These people are from America. Like now, UK fighters and Japan fighters, all these fighters are outdoing us by the numbers because we keep complaining about who this fighter is and this fighter's purse and this fighter's money. And when it was talking about the money, y'all was talking about his money. Who now y'all talking about Devin money, and we see the fights. If Devin is over there in Zuffa, mix that shit up. Let's see Richard Henderson and fucking Devin get it on. I want to see Rolly and Devin get it on. I want to see big fights. I want to see big fights, small fights, middle fights. It don't matter. I love boxing. I became a boxing fan like 5 years ago, and I've been in this shit heavy. I fucking love pro box. Angelo Leo is fighting on pro box. I think he's fucking amazing. He's going up against another kid who's undefeated. Like, let's see this shit. Let's praise our fighters here in America. Get some good fights. Fuck what they wearing and how much money they're making. Let's see good fights. Because I need to make some money on parlays. So let's go Zuffa. Let's go pro box. Let's fucking go boxing. TBV, and I'm out.
All right, Suleiman, what up? Suleiman, what up? Suleiman.
What's up, Nesta? How you doing? So yeah, man. So it's going to be a good fight, man. I'm gonna enjoy watching this fight, man. I want to see what Wardy could do with Danny Du Bois, man. I want to see if he's gonna be able to put him out fast, like Usyk did in the second fight. If he stuns him and knocks him out early, both that's a good thing right there. That shows that he's here. He's here to stay. You know what I mean? And then he could start calling all the other guys, man. He's calling all the other guys. Mosley Atuma. You know what I'm saying? Let Mosley Atuma get a chance at Wardley. Or if David Benavidez will take advantage of that. I think David Benavidez should just stop pushing for a title fight at heavyweight, man. He's already halfway there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not going to be good for him if he goes back down to fight old fighters. They're on the way out, you know what I'm saying? They fight up heavyweight. That's the next transition. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's not a finished model. If he be a finished model when he goes to heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? When he goes to heavyweight, be a finished model. I want to see if we could get a piece of Usyk before Usyk retires, man. That would be a great fight. Him against Usyk, they're about the same size. You know what I mean? That'd be a real good fight. I want to see if Usyk could use those game plans that he did with Tyson Fury. Is that gonna affect him? You know what I'm saying? I think a small fight is gonna give Usyk a lot of problems. You know what I mean? So I think David Benavidez has a big chance, man, to become something, a big pound for pound fighter. You know what I'm saying? I think if Michael Spinks could do it, then I think David Benavidez should be
Bro,
given
we
that.
talking about Zuffa. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Zuffa. Okay, we talking about Zuffa. Zuffa. Right now, there should be neutral territories, man. Boxing right now is under development. They should be able to allow fighters that are not in Zuffa, and guys, and Danny White, White has to do something. Dana White has to do something to allow other fighters to fight in his platform, and he could fight fighters in his platform. Like Jay Patai, he got the Zuffa belt, right? He got the Zuffa championship, and he should be able to fight, be given the opportunity to fight in another platform, or bring those guys over there and fight there. Like the guy Nicholas, the guy that's the WBC cruiserweight champion, he should be given the opportunity to fight Jay Patai. Jay Patai's been cooling out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So he shouldn't be handicapped because he got the WBC belt. He should be given the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And he gotta stop making a sanctioning body or create an in-house sanctioning body for a Zuffa belt. So that way that'll end the problem. You know what I'm saying? He gotta have an organization, a president for the Zuffa belt that organizes that. Unless he calls himself the president. You know what I'm saying? So that way that's a legitimate title. You know what I'm saying? So there'll be no talking about the bills not being legitimate. and sanction at least five, have a ranking system like he has with the other things, and decide if he's going to be a non-profit or a profit. Because if he decides to be a profit, right, and the other sanctioning bodies don't want to be allowed, this one that's for profit, that's IBO. So the IBO gets a chance to bring their belts there too. You know what I'm saying? I think he could work it out. He could work it out. There's an opportunity to make money for everybody there. You know what I mean, Joe Pataya right now is crazy fast. What he did to Brandon Glanton, that's a good fight for David. If David can get anything, fight Brandon Glanton. If he could knock out Brandon Glanton, that's a big thing because he went the distance with he went 12 rounds with Jay, right? Jay was hitting him with everything. He didn't have the power to hurt him. So Bulletproof should get first dips at David right now. That'd be a good defense of those two belts. You know what I'm saying? If we see how he does against David, um, never know. He might hurt David because he beat Marcus Brown. He beat Marcus Brown. He's been in the ring with a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? He should be given an opportunity. And is Zuffa going to allow him to fight David? Because I don't know. Is he signed up with Zuffa? Brandon Glanton?
He last fought on Zuffa. I don't know if he signed, bro.
Okay, so I don't know. Is Danny White going to give him an opportunity? Because that he's still a top 10 fighter. He's still top 10. So David should fight him as a first title defense for those two belts. While in between and show.
You sound crazy, Suleiman. You want a dude that lost to get a title shot at I'm telling you why. Because he lost, but you're saying, here's a title shot at two fucking belts.
He went the distance. Ryan Garcia did
He
it. Ryan
lost.
Okay,
fucking going the distance don't get you a fucking title shot, let alone two belts. Come on, man.
Okay, Ryan Garcia got a title fight. Ryan Garcia got dropped.
Bro, Brandon Glanton ain't Ryan Garcia. Let's start and end right there. Let's start and end right there. Brandon Glanton don't bring the money that Ryan brings. He don't bring the attention, and he don't bring the TV network. You crazy, bro. And I wasn't happy at that shit. No fighter. I wasn't happy when fucking Gary Antoine Russell got a win off of the loss to the Dominican Puello, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair. What about the people in the rankings? Y'all motherfuckers always want to skip these motherfuckers.
Is gonna do fight Mike
Let him fight someone in the goddamn rankings, man. What you mean? What are he gonna do?
Mike Perez is ranked. Mike Perez is ranked. So fight Mike
Perez.
Perez
got to fight, man. Yo, you Perez fucking hilarious. You want him to fight Mike Perez? The motherfucker's 44 years old. The fuck is wrong with you?
No, but I'm saying I'm not saying. I'm just saying I wanted to see the guy active. I don't want him to sit on the sofa for a year like Resendes. He sat on the sofa for a year, man, with the belt. He sat on the sofa for a year, and he lost.
Bro,
the fight
David is a pay-per-view fighter. He fights twice a year. He ain't gonna fight more than that. No matter how much we complain, no matter how many ideas we come up with, they ain't gonna do it. That level of fighter, they get paid too much money. The promoter can't afford to put him on 3 times a year. And guess what else? The fighter don't want to train 3 times a year because his camps is 4 and 5 months. He literally said this week that if he go to 175, he need a 5-month camp. That's half the year, my brother. Half the year.
Who your opinion would you like to see him fight as a cruiserweight? Who you want to see him fight as a cruiserweight? Who would you like to see him fight? In your opinion, who you see as food for
J.O. Pataya, fight him, bro. Get it over with. They got to make the offer. Zuffa got to make the offer. That's all. If they really want the fight, Turkey is there. Dana is there. They great businessmen. They'll make the fight. If they don't want the fight, then David gets to do what he wants because he can't make the fight. He already sent $8 million to Bivol, and he said no. These dudes got to say yes to him. He can't make the fight. They got to send him an offer so he can say yes.
So they say they make the fight, but he has to rock that Zuffa belt. Is it gonna
be? Bro, it ain't gonna be for no fucking Zuffa belt. Jesus Christ, Suleiman, you're gonna make me get to the other callers.
Okay, you got it. No problem. No problem. Great boxing talk. No problem. All right.
He love that Zuffa belt, bro. No one even has that piece of shit. What the fuck he cares about it so much for? I feel like they paying this motherfucker to talk about that goddamn belt. Every single day he talks about that belt. I'm not understanding it. Honestly, I don't get it.
Crazy old man. That's all it is. Crazy old man. He just sitting at work. Got to figure something out. But now, what up, Unc?
What up?
I ain't gonna lie. I low key want to change the topic because I seen some shit you was talking about way back with Crawford and Triple G. You remember that?
About me wanting him to fight him?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was post Canelo, I'm sure, or something.
Hey, but I just went back and watched him versus Kell Brook, and them niggas damn near fight. Well, Paul, not Kell Brook, Earl and Triple G damn near fight the same. You know, it's just a different stance and shit. But like, I was
Bigger
watching
fighter,
both the
too.
fights, and way bigger and a little bit, well, not a little, a lot more ferocious. But I was seeing the vision you was talking about when I was watching both the fight back to back. I was like, are these the same? These niggas is damn near the same. And I could see Crawford getting to that body, that Ukrainian body when them
But
niggas get to
Triple G,
complaining and shit.
he fucking retired. He retired for good. I thought he could be enticed back, even though he did put that out there, like, you know, he could come back for the money. But
Nah, he a big boy now. I seen that nigga at some
yeah,
fights. Yeah, that was my call because I was on the treadmill. I seen that shit. I was like, I see the vision. I see the vision.
for sure, for
And I
sure.
do got the hold up that fight for the weekend, Du Bois and Worley.
Mm-hmm.
Just simple, not going the distance. That's my pick for the. I ain't got no. I do like Worley because he knocked out my man Hooney and shit, but yeah, well, that's my call though.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is that time. Do it now, right now. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. We'll be right back at it this afternoon with another show. Hopefully with a topic you guys care about. Davidian, Buffalo foes. What up?
Yo, what's good?
What's good?
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Bohachuk versus Mosley Jr. Shit, I don't know. Bohachuk, you know, he be going and going like the Energizer Bunny, but I might go with Mosley Jr. though. You know, I'm kind of rooting for him, but I don't know. It's a 50-50 fight. Who else we got this weekend? Or I should say the Mexican Monster looked this sweet, man. Who else? So Ryan and Conor Ben are gonna scrap.
Yeah, Ryan and Conor Ben in the
Okay,
scrap.
okay. I mean, I'm gonna go with Ryan because ain't Ryan with the Mexican Monster and David's father and all them. I don't know. I mean, as long as he come and train, I feel like he could beat a Conor Ben. So I think he could beat a Conor Ben. At least he should be able.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know,
Conor Ben is already training, and that's the thing. It's like he said, you know, he outworks anybody.
I want to see him get clipped with that left hook from Ryan.
Word.
But other than that, you know, been some good boxing. David did his thing. See what he do next, and yeah, that's my call. God bless you.
All right. James Benitez.
Yo, what's up, Ness? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, the show been on life support today, man. Told you, man. Should just talked about the gossip, man, instead of this shit right here, man. You know, people want
Man,
to
we gotta
pretend that
talk
they really
about the
are
fights,
invested in.
man.
I'm
Got to
just
talk
saying,
about
man.
the
You know,
fights.
everybody want to pretend. Yeah, man, but people rather hear about the gossip, man. You see, the lines ain't lighting up, man. People are also extremely dis. They only want to participate in the chat, like, oh, this is boring, all this other shit, but they rather hear the bullshit, man. But this fight, like I already said before, man, Mosley gonna win the fight, but what can they do with Mosley after he wins this fight, man? Is he gonna be lined up with Callum Walsh? Or are they gonna actually use a legacy
Yeah,
name versus
Colin
legacy
Walsh
name
is
and
a great
maybe?
fight.
Or are they going to use a legacy name versus legacy name and actually have, Conor earn some of that money and maybe have him fight a Conor Ben in the
I don't
future?
know. Connor
Or
seems like he
let me,
fighting fucking Ryan. He's focused.
I mean, after that, but are you? I mean, like, bro, they like Hammerhand said, okay, they signed all the welterweights, right? Who
That's
the
what he
fuck are all the
said.
big names at the welterweight division? Who the fuck are the big names at the welterweight division? There's not that
What you
fucking many.
mean,
You
champ?
got
What you
Devin Ryan.
mean?
You got four names, man. Devin Ryan Hitchens and fucking Still Norman, bro. Besides that, there's not that many. Oh, and Tio. So it's five names, man. Like it's not like a whole bunch of big names. Are you gonna round robin them? Is that what they're gonna do? I think we're gonna get sick of that cycle if they do that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see.
I mean,
But
let me see what it
yeah,
looked like.
it's slim. It's slim
Cause
as shit, bro.
if
It's
I'm
slim as
if
shit.
I'm Zuffa, I'm picking up Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia.
Garcia. You already got Hitchens and you already got Tio.
I don't know about the Tio, but I'm picking up Tio.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Devin is 1,
Ryan
Tio
is 2.
2,
Oh.
Ryan 3. No, but this is not an order, just picking them up. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying?
Yeah, just pick them up. Pick them up. Okay.
Ryan 3.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Brian Norman, bro. I want him to get a
That's
shot.
what I'm saying.
I want him to get a shot to be in that mix, but is he? Because he already got a top rank card. I doubt Top Rank gonna want to do that too because they need him for the zone, so that's out.
See?
But Ryan is
And he's
different
more
because the
likely.
money is life changing. Brian Norman, I don't know. We got to see because the manager, if the money is right, but he's in a contract, so he probably, I don't know. Ryan's in a contract too. This is weird.
Ryan's
This
in
is
a
weird.
Ryan's in a lifetime contract, and Norman's more likely to get lined up with Ryan Garcia in
I
the future
mean,
because that's his own partnership.
this guy fits well over there, Arnold Barboza, but he's also with
Oh, come
Golden
on,
Boy. I mean, these dudes is
Golden
signed.
Boy.
I don't know how this is gonna work.
That's what I'm saying. You got Alexis Rocha signed with Golden Boy. Like, what big name? Like, bro, they ain't got that many big fucking names. That's cap. Like they're not taking over that division.
I mean, you got Devin, Ryan, Roley. Roley is a free agent.
Come on, man. He's with PBC till the end of time, bro. He's a free agent. He's a free agent by paper, man. They do handshake deals over there.
He a
But
free
he's not really a
agent.
free
He
agent.
a free agent.
Yeah.
And he
Kind of like
Cuban.
what
He Cuban, so he fuck with Louis DeCubas who run shit over there. Louis get that offer. He get that offer. He gonna send it to him. I mean, Manny Pacquiao. Does that make a splash for your brand at this age in his career, Manny?
In the infancy, yes, it does make a splash at this infancy age. It does, So I guess to make the ultimate splash, so we're gonna give Devin Haney the Manny Pacquiao fight, the fight they kind of been chasing.
I mean, it could be Ryan who's been asking for that fight for mad long.
I mean, didn't Ryan technically kind of have that deal before the Tank fight? But that shit was weird.
I don't know. All I know is he been wanting it though.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach Mitty fighter on number 10 at the welterweight division of WBA, Mohamed Moumin. Shout out to Mohamed Moumin. Look at Greg Outlaw. Shout out to Serafina's fighter. Greg Outlaw made it to number 12 in the WBA.
But those ain't big names, though.
No,
those
they're
ain't
not.
big names.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
They are big names. They're big names. They respected, but they're not big names. Nah, but we'll see, man. This is where I was on. I wish I could just be on the panel, or I wish I could just chime in and be like, when y'all hear shit like that, y'all got to check these fighters or whether all these lies and be like, bro, like, tell me the big fucking names, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but to him, those three are enough. If you bring, Tio, Ryan, Devin, man, he got his pick of the litter.
I mean, to Hammerhands at his point in his career right now, to anybody that fought on a bigger TV event is a big name to him. Like,
remember he came from
yeah.
Top Rank, so he been on ESPN. He was with James Prince. He ain't no scrub like that.
Yeah. No. I ain't saying he's no scrub, but he ain't. But bro, he ain't have no big co-main events. He ain't really been on no big
Nah,
cards for real.
he ain't
Like,
get no chance
you
to
know.
be, the guy. He's from fucking
Now he
Hasboro,
got.
New Jersey. Like,
I mean, shout out to Hasbro, New Jersey. Shout out to House. Where the fuck is that in New Jersey, man? Is that West Jersey or some shit?
nah, it's going towards New York, but it's not that high. It's right there. It's not that far. It was like
Secaucus? Like it's
yeah,
above
yeah,
Secaucus
yeah,
or some
yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah. It's in the
Okay.
Hoboken area. It's in the Hoboken area.
Ah, okay. Well,
Uh-huh.
you gotta take a ferry to get to and shit. Okay, bet.
Nah, you ain't gotta take no ferry. What the fuck?
Hey, nah, but what do you think Chris Eubank gonna do, man? You think he really gonna try to pitch that part 3 to Zuffa and everything to try to get signed on with them, or you think he's really gonna or you think he's gonna find a new promoter soon, or you think even anybody's really interested in him besides Zuffa? But other than that,
Who?
man, it's really not much. Eubank Jr. Eubank Jr.
I don't know. It seemed like
Yeah. Where do you think he
Nonito.
gonna
It
land?
seemed like him and Nonito campaigning for the Zarafa fight. I don't know who gonna pay for that. We gotta see.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody paying for that shit, man. But nah, man. Oh yeah. Before I go, man,
No, I
what do you
mean
think about
network
Keith trying
wise.
to?
I mean like what network is gonna put want to be the
Ain't nobody doing that shit. Ain't nobody doing this shit. Nah, what? So it got to be somebody in Australia maybe or something. But yeah. Besides that, what do you think about Keith trying to petition for that? I mean, trying to vow for that Nikita Zoo fight. How do you like that?
Keith. Yeah, no. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that he's that wasn't a one time thing with Brock. He's willing to do what we need fighters to do. Go fight that undefeated fighter. Go fight that up and coming contender prospect, and take his position. Because people don't believe in you no more. And yo, he looked bad. I'm sure that has a lot to do with how bad he looked. I've never seen Keith look that bad. It was sad to me. That shit was not the Keith I fuck with. The skills was just, I'm like, damn, homie, you wrote it.
But maybe that probably knocked some of the rust off and knocked some common sense back into him and everything like
Shit,
that.
I
And
don't
he
even
probably
think that the rust got knocked off because he was the one getting hit. What you knocking off? They knocked the rust off his ass, but he ain't knocked no rust off.
Shout out for Fedora for doing what he's supposed to do, man. For somebody that I guess, man, Keith should have been in there more or whatever. But I don't know. Nikita Zoo, I never really been too big on him or whatnot. Do you think that's even a winnable fight for Keith?
Man, I never seen that cousin fight.
All right, then shit.
Is
then
he
Keith,
easy? Is he even a son or is he a cousin? He like is he Huey? Is he Huey Fury of Australia? He the Huey Fury of Australia?
Might be the Huey Fury, man. Just got the name, man. But I don't know, man. I mean, hopefully Keith can get back out there, man, because that can actually probably give us the fight that we always wanted. Since Earl just only trying to chase big fights going forward, so we might be able to get Earl versus Keith.
Earl don't want that shit.
I mean, bro, after what he saw Fundora do, man, he might be more, he might be more willing to take that fight, man. Because he probably could see himself doing the same thing, probably just beating Keith off with the jab and shit like that or whatever. But who knows, man? Who knows? But other than that, and this, man, I was just trying to do my best to keep the show going, man. Hopefully, we got some callers. Hopefully, we got some people willing to say something related. K Banger, man. What you got lined up for K Banger, man? I missed that Border World show last night, man.
I gave him like 3 opponents, and I just sent them more footage of the Instagram fighter, which I think is a bigger fight for him. I haven't even watched the footage myself, but I sent it to him. So K Bang, if you listening, it's in your DMs.
Not that 6'7" dude you put in the chat, right?
Nah. Yeah, that dude is 6'2". You ain't read it right.
Okay, cool. 6'2". Okay, cool. Nah, I was just, I be always on the move and shit. Okay, cool. Well, hey, man, hopefully have a great event coming up, man. Hopefully these fighters are actually in the gym doing what they're supposed to do. And I'm looking forward to the next Border War show, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this show as well. As always, Ness, shout out to you, shout out to the community, man.
Natural says, I wonder if Ness was invited to the Keith mural reveal. With it laughing out loud, because he know the answer to that. I wasn't. No, I wasn't. Boom, boom.
Yo.
Whoa. Let him clear his throat.
What's good? What's good?
What up?
Oh man, I'm with Jay Benitez, man. I think that this ain't it, and that's we supposed to talk about something else. But hey, we can bear with it for now. You
But
said we
what
got
you
a later
mean,
show.
bro? What if you get signed to Zuffa? Do I not talk about it because it's not popular?
Man, listen, man, you bullshitting right now. I appreciate the love though, but look though, I don't know, man. Julian Rodriguez is fighting another undefeated fighter. Um, Questionable. I want to see how he looks, but I also really don't think that this guy that he's fighting. Well, maybe I just don't know of him. Do you know anything about him?
Who? Julian Rodriguez opponent? Only what's on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. See, okay, because I don't know. It just looked like a name I've never even seen. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how he looks. Now Shane Mosley Jr. Man, I don't know what's up with that guy in his career. Like his dad was really good. I just he's just another Bronny James. You know what I mean? He'll never be like his dad. I guess he got a lot of losses, and he lost to Jesus Ramos, and I know Jesus Ramos very
Yeah.
well. He's been at our gym. He trained a lot. Jesus is solid. Um, So yeah, man, we'll see how this weekend goes. I'm not too intrigued though. I won't lie to you, Ness. I'm not too intrigued, but I'm always gonna be tapped in with boxing. That's what we love to do. So, I'm tapped in. Shout out to Ness though. Shout out to the callers. Shout out to the chat. Hope some more people call in, man. I'm bored. Really ain't got shit to do, Ness. Yeah, man. Other than that, shout out the boxing voice. Shout out everybody. I'm gone, man. That's all I got.
I Sean UK.
How you doing, Ness? How's audio?
What up?
Yeah, it was good. This fight with Mosley and Bohachuk it's a good even fight. Mosley, yeah, I think him being the naturally bigger fighter that might be his only real chance. But yeah, like some of your callers said earlier, he gets hit a little too cleanly. And when I was watching his fight with his last fight, I was alarmed the amount of clean power shots he was taking. And I know Shane Mosley must be like thinking, like, well, this doesn't look good. And I also feel like at the beginning of his career, I don't know his relationship with his dad, but I just feel like maybe he could have maybe protected him a little bit because, in my opinion, he's no less talented than what's it? Julio says the Chavez's his son, and he became like a world champion. I think he was protected and he got kind of guided into like a title shot. I just feel like they kind of threw Mosley into the wolves a little. Yeah, they threw him in the deep end a little too quickly. And yeah, I remember watching a few years ago. He fought a guy called Quigley, right? On the zone. I
Yeah.
remember watching him. Yeah, yeah. He had some good performance, and I saw the talent there, but I just thought I think he could have been maneuvered into like a championship. Yeah, I don't think his talent alone would have got him there. So I think maybe Mosley could have. I don't know if he did or didn't, but put a bit more money behind him or did something, man. But a fight
I'm
if he
not
does get
sure he
through
had the
this.
amateur background to get that money put into him. And
No, but I
and
his
also
dad
you
could have.
could blame the dad who didn't navigate
Yeah,
him right.
yeah, that's what I meant. His dad could have put the money in. Like, you know what Bill Haley
Well,
does,
I
like
mean, I think that the
take him somewhere
dad,
like.
remember that the dad had that divorce with his mom, and she even
No, but
took the
that's not.
belts,
No,
so
no,
maybe he didn't have the
yeah,
money to
but yeah,
do it.
yeah, that's true. But that's not his. That's not his mum, though, isn't it? He's from the first marriage, I believe.
Yeah, but isn't
be
it that
wrong.
one? Isn't it?
No,
Isn't it
the Korean woman is. Yeah, but that's the second marriage.
Shout
I
out
think
to
he's
you.
from
You
the.
know the story better than I.
Yeah, but speaking of the family though, he's got a daughter that's coming and she looked good. Have you seen her? Mosley said that she's starting
Senior
boxing.
or junior?
No, Shane Mosley's daughter. She said that she's starting boxing. She looked
Oh,
kind of good
really?
on
Really?
Instagram.
I didn't know he even had a daughter.
Yeah. That's what I saw. I hope I didn't see it wrong. But yeah. But a good fight for Mosley if he gets through this is him and Chris Eubank. I think that could kind of sell, and I'm not even sure who actually wins that fight. But obviously, win or lose, I know he's got a good chin. He probably won't get stopped against Bohachuk, but him and Chris Eubank would be a good fight to see who would win, like the Battle of the Suns sort of thing. But he doesn't strike me as a fighter that doesn't train hard though. I think he maximizes his talent. He comes across as a guy that doesn't party. You don't really hear any stories about him, so I don't think he's one of them guys that just blew his talent away or lived the wrong type of lifestyle. I just feel he's just like a good, honest fighter. He just didn't have the backing. So a place like Zoop was good for him, but yeah, he's definitely got to work on that defense. And yeah, this ain't the most intriguing topic, Ness, but I had to do my part, call in. But yeah.
Nah, man.
I'll catch you
Appreciate
later.
that. Appreciate that.
Okay, Ness, take it easy.
If you're trying to call in, now is the time.
You got me?
Yep.
Wait, oh shit, I got a call. 1 second. You got me there?
Yeah.
All right. Dula. Scooter. All right, man. July 4th is a motherfucking cookout. If you weren't invited to the cookout in the past, don't show your ass up to this cookout. I mean, yeah, man, we need open seats so I can try to convince somebody to come down. But I already know it's not going to be too many open seats. Tickets go on sale Friday. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was Thursday, but Dula Mason said Friday. So you can get your tickets then. Yeah, man. Look, so I just checked Top Rank page and Dula Mason, the flyer was posted 2 days ago maybe, and they already have 11,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? And Keyshawn Davis title fight or Keyshawn Davis fight was posted like 3.5 weeks ago, and it only has 13.5K. So I mean, we're working, man. People understand that we are a star, even though some of you guys don't want to call in. I guess you don't like respectful young men. I don't know. This fan base is crazy. All this crying from these old ass people. I kind of get annoyed by it. I got on there late and I just heard a lot of complaining and I got on at the worst time because H-Town was doing his little baffling shit that I ain't even hear but to the last minute of it. But yeah, man, July 4th is a cookout, man. We gonna be in the city. Like I said, we're gonna have a great time. So yeah, man, what I was gonna say outside of that, so yeah, man, this community is crazy, man. Like, I don't understand how we say like, see, Zuffa is good for Shane Mosley and the Bohachuk. Zuffa or people that want to outprice themselves like a Devin Haney. So $100 million deal, right? And okay, I did the calculations, and I'm in school for accounting. He wants, on average, I don't know what they're gonna pay him. So I think it was like 12 to 15 million per fight, which is Eddie Hearn put that out there. That's kind of crazy. That's ridiculous. And it's like, so what he's gonna have 8 fights on Zuffa. So I did the calculations. 100 million divided by 12 or 15 million is like eight. And so 8 point. So it's gonna be like 8 fights, right? This is what I got to. So he's gonna fight on Zuffa 8 fights, no belts. But like when I first
Bro,
joined
but
this
if I
fucking
was
show,
already undisputed and I'm already a 3-division champ, if they gonna give me 8 fights at what? $12 million per fight? Think about this.
but no belts though.
Think about this. It goes in this order. Floyd, $250 million deal for what was it? 5 fights or something like that? You do the math. It came out to like $32.5 million per fight. And then,
Okay, sounds about right.
then Canelo, his deal, which got reneged on. It got reneged on. So he got whatever initial money. He got that Rocky Fielding money and that first 1 or 2 fights under that deal money structure. Then it was like, whoop, go to court. So his deal was,
belts?
bro, who gives a fuck? You're a 3-time champion. Think about it.
About Devin Haney and his style. What I'm saying is this community got lied to by fucking Bill Haney. Fight champions. I go.
You got Undisputed. That's 5 belts. Then you got one at 40. That's 6. And now one at 47. That's 7 belts, bro. All right? Out of those 7 belts, what we know, and probably is 1,000% fact, is that only one of those fights was $12 million. So what the fuck do you care about belts, man? You ain't getting it. Why do you care? I never made $12 million. I had to go to Australia for 2.8. Then they forced me to go back. Then Top Rank wanted me to lose the Loma. And none of those was $12 million.
Man, you gotta stop this, bro. Top Rank ain't want him to lose. Devin came in there significantly bigger than fucking.
Listen. There's
Devin
a reason.
dominated that first half of that fight.
There's a reason.
Straight dominated body shots.
There's a reason the deal was a 3-fight deal with those opponents. You seen Bill trying to wiggle out the Loma fight and see if he could do a tank fight. Nothing was ever possible.
Bill them never had leverage though.
How the fuck you ain't got leverage? You just
DHC was never a real promotion,
bro. How you don't got leverage? You just became Undisputed and defended it. You just did it in front of 40,000 people twice.
That's the reason why he had to go back overseas. They couldn't have it in the country.
No, it was a rematch, star, bro. Right? What are you talking about? The reason I had to go back.
Why if you're negotiating, why even have a rematch clause though? That's what I'm saying. If you have this leverage, why even you knew Kambosos was not at that level. Yeah, he had a great night against Tio, and I watched that fight. It was a phenomenal. But Tio had fucking some long issue, some type of issue. So I'm like, bro, if you knew you were this much better than this guy, and I'm not hating on him, right? Go back overseas, get your money. You know what I'm saying? But if you had this leverage, you could have negotiated not to have a rematch clause, especially to go back to Australia. Like that just shows that you didn't have any type of leverage, in my opinion.
Who the fuck got leverage? So Earl don't got leverage because he's going to fucking Australia too? Bro,
Earl definitely has he came off a loss, man.
It's money.
That's 2 different things.
No, it's money. It's money, bro.
2 different things.
It's money. The municipality of Australia put up money for that fight. And again, if you never made 2.8 and you making 2.8 guaranteed for the next 2 fights, why wouldn't you do what you got to do, bro? Y'all be acting like because y'all read these purses that's y'all money. You know how much fucking money $6 million is? Y'all got to wake up, man.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you on that. That's a good amount of money though. But like what I'm saying is back to my point. We let Bill Haney come on this fucking show and say, oh, his legs when Tank wanted to fight Ryan for no belt. Oh, his legacy. We want all the belts. And now like you're switching up, bro. This shit is in plain sight. Like I really don't care. I really don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, for this community to keep going on about, oh, it's Zuffa. Oh, let's Zuffa across the street shit. Zuffa is still across the fucking street. Like, come on. They just have money backed by Turkey Alley Sheet right now. Devin Haney didn't essentially need that. He just needed to not overprice his fucking self and get $5 million for a fight. Get $6 million for a fight. He wanted $12 fucking million after Turkey on the ring card, bro. Like that's you think Tyson Fury fighting not on the ring card gonna get 30-some million again? Fuck no, but he's probably going to be on ring cards because he's a UK guy, right? So I get that. But it's like, bro, we let them come here and just lie to our face, bro, talking about championship bouts. We want nothing but the belts. No, get your money, though, Dad. I'm not a hater. I'm not counting your pocket. I'm successful my damn self in my own right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a multi-millionaire, but I'm doing well off. You know what I'm saying? So get your money. But I'm like saying, like, after I did the calculation, 8 fights,
bro,
no belts, though? That's kind of crazy.
I wouldn't care about belts if I'm Devin Haney. If I'm Canelo Alvarez, if I'm Crawford, I got the accolades, bro. You know, you talking about belts. Abdullah got 1 belt. He don't got 8 belts that Devin has. And if he gets offered $12 million a fight, fuck a belt. They charging you for the belt. Don't you understand that if he gets
Bro, you
paid $12
contractually
million,
for eight fights,
listen to
though.
me.
That's crazy.
If they charge you if you get paid
Crazy.
$12 million, you know they get 3% of that $12 million? Why the fuck, man? Y'all crazy. I gotta go. Let me get to this call, okay?
No,
what up?
wait. Last thing. Hey, you seen that film yesterday, man? Rate me 1 through 10, bro. That was like, I sent it to you. It was piss poor, but what would you say, man?
I gotta find it.
Yeah, it's I Am Biased on Instagram, man. Bands, though, on X, but
Let me see.
just look at it real quick. I think it started at like 13 seconds. No, it said I Am Biased. I Am Biased.
Nah, it's this, right? Yeah, it's Knowledge Born. Y'all be saying the wrong names.
Yeah, but it should be I Am Biased. This is like the little tag name. But yeah, man, let me know, bro. Like I said, it was just all
me or the
aggression, bro.
audience? 230. Oh my God.
Yeah, you can let the audience see. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to what you got to say. I'm gonna go watch it with y'all, man, and just say what you got to say and go to the next caller, bro.
You the man.
All right.
Let's see what he got, Chaw. Oh shit, you skinny as hell. I forgot you said you 130. Holy shit! My man's in them. You super skinny. Holy fucking shit. Homie, let me help you with some peptides, man. You need some CJC. Get this man some CJC. No DAC. Epimarillan. Oh my. Nah, you playing, Bands. If this really how you doing it, then nah, you got to find a trainer, man. You are RAW. Ayo, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I came up in that era where we just snap jokes out of love. Yo, why he look like the motherfuckers that be sending me the motherfucking Instagram videos like, yo, I'm from Afghanistan or Africa. I need your help. If you wanna sponsor a boxer, and it's like, no, I ain't trying to sponsor no fucking Ghanaian boxer I never seen. Yo, you never boxed before. You probably could street fight. I ain't disrespecting you in no way. Like, cause street fights don't last. But you are super duper raw. If that's, cause you. I mean, you got some smart. I mean, at least you got the 6-pack going. I can't hate on you being thin because you in shape. But I would definitely do some CJC, Epimarillan, and pack some muscle on that. You already got the 6-pack. You will keep that. But you need a little bit of muscle. But if you really want to box the way you said the other day, yeah, nah, you don't need none of that shit. Stay where you at and definitely go down. Go down. He's 130, y'all. So, yeah, I would go down to like fucking 22. Because you ain't never boxed. I mean, just seeing this shit, I know you ain't never boxed. So you going to fuck around and lose hella weight.
But what up, Ness? I'm here. I'm on the call. I accepted the call. Was good.
Oh,
I got news, man.
what you?
I got news. I'm right here. I came out the light. Oh, somebody hopped on. Who the hell hopped on? I'm on this.
Where?
I thought somebody called you, right, Ness? I heard the call.
I did hear a call, but I hung that up. I think he pocket down me because he know I'm on the show. But hold up, let me find this footage, man. Cause I ain't see this shit. I was waiting to see this. But
I saw it and
I
sent it to my dad. Yeah.
So did you figure out who is who? Is he the one in the black? He the one in the black shirt?
Oh, yeah, I guess he's the one in the black. He's the one that looks 6'2", clearly, yeah. So the one in the black, him, right? And then on that other page, is this all the same guy?
Yeah, it's all the same guy.
Okay. Because he looks a little different. Maybe it was the lighting on the other one, like the gray one. There's a second video that's he's wearing a gray shirt. But go ahead, drop the play.
Yeah, see. Anyway,
I'm like, still losing. Relax.
Oh, he's spamming that hand. No left hand.
Double up your hands. Double up your hands. Come on, let me see two left hands. Come on, you got less than 1 minute. Let's go. Don't lean on them. Don't lean on them.
I mean, you know, you're gonna probably have to box him if he try to do that type of muscle shit. But again, I don't see no issue. I don't see no issue.
And Chip, and then so
He
like
looked
I
better.
just,
Look, he looked better on the bag. But again, we don't know what round that was. Let me see what's this.
but just let me know.
Say
which
what?
one are you showing first?
I
Let me
showed.
know if the one in the black shirt or the white shirt, so we could really know. Like, let him know.
Yeah, nah, it's
Yo, are you
definitely black shirt. Definitely black shirt. Definitely black shirt.
Okay.
So that's the thing. We don't know what round that was. He definitely looked faster on his bag work and his training footage. So we don't know what round. That was. I only sent you one sparring, right? And a bunch of bag work.
It was two sparring. No,
Really?
it was two sparring you sent me. Yeah, there was one that's an all black screen as the front picture.
Oh,
when you
all right. Bro, but he's sparring Supermax right here, and he's shorter than Supermax right here.
Yeah, he look. I don't think he's 6'2", but he looks 6'2" in the one in the black shirt for sure.
He fucking up that fake Supermax. Supermax, you got to come back and see this shit. I don't know why y'all big boys do that. They put the earmuffs up and just let yourself get hit. The fuck? Yeah, man. I don't know. What your dad say? What your dad say?
I'm gonna be honest with
you.
you.
What the coach say?
My dad said, he's like, literally, and I quote, he said, "Yo, I don't care about none of that. Like, we taking whoever. We not ducking no smoke." Like, yo, literally, like, I'm not even trying to sugarcoat it. That's exactly what he said. But then I told him, but you know, like he said, I personally, me myself, I like the guy that we just showed.
Oh, you like him?
I like him. I'm not gonna lie.
He is gonna make. I think I like him too. I ain't gonna front. I think he's gonna make the show, right? Like he's gonna give you what you need to put up a show because he's gonna come at you. You clearly have the better boxing skills. I guess the real issue that I can see flipping the script for you is obviously if he mauls you, if he leans on you, if he shoves you. But again, this is not the street fights because he's getting his book by Friday. This is not a street fight. This is not what he's used to. He's used to street fight. He got the backyard brawls and he got smokers. None of those are USA boxing who really take those things seriously and in terms of the rules and regulations. So the shoving, the some of that shit that he does ain't gonna fly with the refs. So you won't have to deal with that. But you could tell he's still gonna be a dude that's gonna wanna push you back. But there was also that time when he's sitting there in that fake shoulder roll position. And
got that jab right in his nose.
Exactly. That's when you're supposed to work.
Absolutely. But yeah, man. You literally said everything I was gonna say. And that's I said I feel like this guy will make it a more entertaining fight, for the viewers. And because if he if we never,
I think Jung also is gonna make it entertaining, but he's young, right? How young is he?
You never told me his age.
I will have to find out. But I think he's young, so you in your 30, you 31. You 31, so yeah, I mean, this guy, let me see what this one says his age is.
24, if I'm not mistaken.
God damn, really?
Yeah, I know. I was surprised.
Shit. Yeah, so the muscle's real then. It's that young youth,
I
man.
like that, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like what I was saying yesterday. None of the callers was on the show yesterday. Like I kind of like a more, like like when they see the physical appearances of both fighters.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
more
You feel
intriguing to
like they
see
gonna
this
sleep
guy.
on you and pick the muscle
And
bound guy, and you gonna put your skills to show.
you know what I mean? And that's what I kind of want to show. I like that. I kind of like being the underdog, as if you can say. You know what I mean? Like going into Border Wars, nobody knew what I had, but like y'all seen the footage, y'all seen the glimpses and stuff. But like I'm just trying to look even better coming out this time. I like it. I feel like this is gonna make me like this is a more enticing fight for me. I like honestly makes me want to like Benavidez say right. Make me want to get up more to do it, to get up and grind for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
John DeGrom has a great boxing ability. I'll tell you that. He can box for sure. Seems a little pillow fisted, but he has a good boxing ability. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think we're gonna take this kid if he gets his book. Only if he gets his book and gets his physical done.
For sure.
Done, and this we'll take the fight. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
that fight. Fuck it.
I'm gonna hit up
But
his coach. I don't know. I'm gonna ask if that's his coach or just his boy, because he's like, yo, I got somebody I want to put in Border Wars. So I just thought he was his coach, Anthony Hill, but it might not be.
yeah, Anthony Hill follows me on Instagram, and I seen the footage you sent me. And Anthony Hill was doing pad work with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, salute Anthony Hill. What's up? But you about to get this L. You know what I mean?
Again, I don't know if he's his coach or just introducing him to us.
Nah, but that's his guy. He ruined for him. So you on the other side. So you got to come over here after this one. All right.
Nah.
And I'm coming. And in September, Ness, you said we got Border Wars, Arizona. I'm not trying to get ahead for the fight, but September, I definitely won't be able to make this one because I do have a vacation to go to.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And it's gonna be
Got a
like mid
vacation.
September. Yeah, mid September. I feel like I'm gonna come over here, give the community 2 fights and a quick. This is the fastest you've done a back to back show, so I'm trying to be in both
Nah,
of
we
these.
did
And
it.
then
We did it this way. One year, we literally got one off in a calendar year every quarter.
oh, that's cool. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. But yeah, so we're gonna have one more before the end of the year besides Arizona in September, if it is Arizona.
I mean, if it's possible, for sure. November, late November is off limits. That's my wife's birthday. So, we will be doing something,
Yeah,
preferably
for sure.
for a few days. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I'm all about the work, man. All about the work.
If we get that third one in before that fourth one before the end of the year, man, I definitely want to go in there because I wanna take that Border Wars Fighter of the Year, man.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Shit,
get 3 activities.
people want
Y'all
it.
want to see
People
activities?
want it with just 2 fights. So I'm sure if
Yeah, I
you
want.
do your thing, you can get it.
Yeah,
And
man.
this
I'm
a
a
young
hungry.
guy, man. I didn't know he was 24, bro. 24 is young.
24,
young.
man. So but yeah, man. Let's just get let me know what's going on with his physical,
Yeah,
everything on
yeah,
Friday, right?
yeah.
So
I'm on it.
we
I'm
locked
on
in.
it.
We locked in, man. All right, family. I'm gonna get back to work, man.
All
Let's
right.
keep the show going. What y'all think about this fight? Let me see it on the chat, man. Like y'all like this fight? We're gonna hype this shit up. Ness, is he gonna be able to call in and everything? Because I like to call
I
in.
don't know. I don't
You
know.
know what I
I
mean?
don't know his story yet, right? Like I don't know if he's a listener. I don't know if he's
Like
Anthony is introducing him.
yeah, man, like you gotta come on. This is a family at the end of the day. We're gonna get right, show the people a good show, but I want some interaction. I want to talk back and forth. I see you was real interactive in your Instagram and shit. So, let's bring some of that heat, man. We gotta promote this shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. We're going back to mini Orlando. K-Banger's second home, huh? Okay, let's do it, baby. God bless.
All right. Cliff, Connecticut.
Hey yo,
Yo.
yo, what happened? What was the last? Not K Banger, but the caller before him. What he was talking about when he was talking? Because I came late. He's talking about Zuffa, Devin, 8 fights, 12 million, or what are you talking about?
Bill posted that that Devin is got $100 million deal. So people doing their own math, trying to figure out how many fights could it possibly be for $100 million.
Oh, Yep. See, that's what I was saying. Go get your money, Devin. But yet have we seen Dana White let anybody come over there and leave? If you go over there, you ain't leaving. He ain't letting you take his 10 million, 15 million and go skate to another promoter.
I
You
mean,
gotta lock in.
100 million. Why would you leave? Who the fuck has offered you 100 million? That's what I'm saying. If it's true.
Well, like you said, depends on how many fights. It looked like Tank and Ryan made half of that in one fight. So if you got that kind of potential, you don't take that deal. But if you don't, then you take it. It's a lot of money. I can understand why somebody will do that, sign they career away, go to Zuffa, and you talking about the belts and shit. It's not necessarily about the belts. It's about the legacy fights. He was just on the Ring magazine talking about moving up on a pound for pound, talking about fighting Shakur and Tio and how they'll all be at 147 at some point in their career, and it's about legacy. But if it's about money too. I mean, both of them matter, but I mean, if the money mean more than your
Yeah, but if
legacy,
you
go
got
ahead. You ain't
if you
did.
got if you got 8 belts, right? If you got 8 belts and you never made and you only made 12 million for one of them fucking belts, do it matter about fucking belts, bro?
I'm not talking about belts. That's you trying to
So
lead
what
your
are you
lead your
talking about?
audience. I'm talking about the legacy fights, the big names, the going doing what you said you wanted to do since we met you as a little kid. Talking about you wanted to be the best to ever do it on the ring. Just the other day, talking about you want to fight the biggest and best fighters in the sport. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about your belts, because it's not about the belts necessarily. It's about the legacy fights. Like I said, and you, you go to Zuffa, you didn't do nothing yet. You beat Lomachenko. You beat Brian Norman. You haven't done nothing for real. You got undisputed one time, which that'll put you in the record books, but you
And
ain't did shit, Devin.
and 2 other division. That's 3 division. That's out.
You,
That's bigger than the record books.
you don't look like Floyd Mayweather. You don't look like Terrence Crawford. You don't have a Canelo career. You don't have a career like those guys. You got a few little accolades because you bumped into Kambosa.
He
You
is in the
beat
Crawford
Lomachenko.
conversation.
You bumped in Kambosa. You beat Lomachenko. You're not really like that as far as a legacy. Let's keep it
He's in the
real.
Crawford
You're not like
conversation,
that.
bro.
You're like just like Tank ain't really like that. He got a couple knockouts. None of these fighters right now today, besides Terrence Crawford and Canelo, has done anything to really, really, really be like that and be put amongst the all-time greats. If you go to Zuffa, it was nice. It was nice, Devin. I mean, it was a good run we had. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Cliff just don't know boxing. It's unfortunate because he is in the Terrence Crawford conversation. Anyone that's undisputed is in the Crawford conversation because there's only like 8 people that ever undisputed. So then the conversation becomes, oh, there's only 8 people that are undisputed in the 4 division era, 4 belt era. Who are they? And so, and Crawford, who did it 3 times. Oh, but anyway, did it twice. Usyk did it twice. So yeah, you're in the conversation, but again, why would you know boxing when you're calling in during your shower? Last call for callers now is the time. Discord available, X Spaces available. Ralph to Connect $2. Al smoke too much. Bruh, memory is shot. Laugh out loud. It's Tito Vostanala. Shout out to Nestor Bante with the free peptide consultation off the eye test. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give him that free consultation, gain some muscle mass, man. But hey, if you really want to fight, he got to go down. Mr. Save, $5. I think what Bill is saying is the new deal plus career earnings so far equal Dev making 100 million before 30. Bill, a wordsmith, laugh out loud. Either way, salute to DH. getting DHP getting the money bag emoji 2 times. Yeah, but let me see. How old is Devin? To see what you're saying. And again, I don't think that it matters. Let's give Devin total career earnings before tax 20 million being generous. That's being extremely, extremely, extremely generous. Right? Or am I being wrong here? Because I mean, maybe there's rumors obviously heavy rumors he made the 10 for the Ramirez fight. So I guess that's 24, 22. So then let's throw I guess maybe he's right. I don't think that he made 50 million yet though. Matchroom had to be paying him like high ones, close to 2. Cause again, when he went to top rank, that deal was more lucrative at 2.8. That third fight, we don't know if that was the same 2.8. It should have been more, but we don't know. Then we never got any sort of rumors on what that Regis fight was, which was next. Then the Ryan fight, that was a pay-per-view, and they only sold 350, and they fucking was crying that Oscar wasn't paying. So, they're not all out there. All the purses are not there. But I would say to be generous and keep the conversation going, he's made 40 million with pre-taxes, pre-everything, just the purses, pre, managers and trainers and nutritionists. I'm talking about the purses got to be 40. So is he getting 60 for a 5-fight deal? That's still 12. I could see that, but I don't know that they're gonna do that, bro. Giving someone 12 million for 5 fights is a lot of money. We just be saying that shit because again, we read these purses. That's a fucking shit ton of money. Shit ton. Fucking, I'll be happy with 1 million. Leonard Sterling, not Sterling, wrong Leonard. H-Town, $5. Dev, 25. Even if he gives Zuffa 5 years, he still has time to collect more belts. Plus, he comes out 100 million before 30. He'll be able to command more money. He can't be 25 still. That's what I forgot I was going to Google. There's no way he's still 25. He's got to be like 27 pushing 28 right now. That's a wrap. Them young days is over. 27. November 17th. He about to be 28 this year. So, yeah. Got to step on the gas. I mean, 5 years still does good, right? 5 years. You looking at what I said, 27, 32, still in your prime. Some dudes are still in a hella prime. You know? All right, I'm gonna get Kurt Scooby on. He wanted to jump on, so freak it. Let's do it right now. I was trying to reschedule for a time because he hit me with the spontaneous one. But whatever. Gonna have to go off the fly with the interview. So I guess drop them questions in the chat for Mr. Scoob. I'm sure Vega got a shit ton. That's one of his favorite trainers, favorite fighters. Extending the show. Where you at, Kurt? Scooby. Scooby. All right, taking a little longer than what I thought. It's all right. We'll wait. But while we wait, don't forget Jeff got that summer shred pack on sale. The big boy one costs you $400, but hey, if you're serious about getting that 6-pack, you might as well go for the big boy one because guess what? You're gonna start with the $149 one because you want to dip your toe and see if shit work, and then you're gonna have to re-up anyway, and hopefully you re-up in time, not when your shit is completely done. Feel me? Like hopefully you already like, oh, this is definitely what I need, and you re-up. Cause if not, you're gonna have that downtime where you're waiting on your shipment, man. You don't want that. You know you wanna look like Ness. H-Town, where you at? Gotta get you right, man. I want all my big boys to get right. You got to get right. Yeah, come on, Scoop. This is why I hate interviews. Look, send him the link, and he hasn't read the message yet. All right, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Last call for them callers. Discord available. X spaces available. Earthquake, DM me a picture, man. He talk hella shit. DM me a picture. I want to see what Mr. Natty look like. Show me a picture, Mr. Natty. I dare you. I dare you. Shout out to my man Bands. No fears. Earthquake, DM me. Watch he won't. Watch he don't. Bobby Cuts, what up? It's always the fat motherfuckers got something to say. Meanwhile, eating that nasty McDonald's food. Drinking them soda pops. What up?
You know your boy ain't lying about that 100 million.
That was Bill, man. That was Bill.
His name Haney, ain't it?
That was Bill, man. That was Bill.
His name is Bill Haney, isn't it?
On a boxing show, there's only one Haney.
It's like they was doing about the.
I got this.
What happened to the 36 meal with Turkey?
Scoob, what up?
Hold on, my guy. What up, my guy? How are you?
Oh man, I can't complain. How about yourself?
Getting to it. Getting to it.
So what's cooking, man? What you got cooking?
Nah, man. I'm just grinding. You know what I mean? I'm back in the lab. Well, I've been back in the lab ever since my last fights. I just had a couple, so I'm back in it. You know what I mean?
Anything on the horizon?
No, man. I'm currently waiting, man. As you guys know, that overtime is kind of done with. So
Yeah.
I'm just waiting. My shot. You know what I mean? I'm making my way down to 135. So. That's like a more comfortable weight for me. You know what I mean? 140 was good because it was like comfortable, but now it's like I'm even more comfortable at 135 now. You know what I mean?
Wow, bro, you haven't made 35 in some years.
Years? Nah, I made it last year in San Diego.
Where on
Check
Box
it.
Records?
Check it.
Not listed anywhere.
At 36, I was at 36.
Nah, they got you 39 for the Azim fight. 36 was 25. You right. Damn, you had so many fights. That's why. Yeah.
Yo, see,
versus Caesar
I'm a throwback.
Villargas.
Yeah,
136
yeah.
and 3/4. Hey, I mean, hey, if you can make it, that division is good, man. You got Floyd Schofield, Tank, Shakur talking about coming back to fight Murataya. Murataya's clearly there. It's always been a good division.
Yeah. I show respect for all of them, you know what I mean? But of course, I would love to share the ring with them. You know what I mean? I live in the gym. I stay in the gym. You know what I mean? So there's no other way to do it and other take things in life is just go straight forward. You know, like this
Yeah,
is
man.
this is what I'm meant for. You know.
So when's the last time you and Brandon spoke?
What Brennan? My manager's Brennan.
Yeah.
We speak every day.
Oh, cause I'm looping back. I'm looping back to see if he's, got anything he's working on for you. Obviously, he was able to do very well with Avis and get him that MVP situation. So now that you're a free agent and there's no more OTX, I'm just wondering if he's giving you any feeling about what direction he's leaning.
There's a few directions we're leaning. You know what I mean? We just got to stay patient with it and just stay in the lab as we just keep growing. You know what I mean? I think we're leaning towards the Zuffa route too. Um, there's a lot of good fights to be made there, you know. And like I said, I stay in the gym all year round. So if there's a call, I'm always available. Like the last one, you know what I mean? That was my first time ever doing what they say. It was 12 rounds. Yo, it's crazy. We didn't even know we was doing 12 rounds until what the day before the fight. Yeah, the day
What?
before the fight. Yeah, they didn't have all that shit situated. So we was like,
Did
is
you
it
know you
10,
were fighting
12?
for the title? Yeah, because yes, since it's not a full title, you can do a 10 or 12.
Yeah, so they I guess they took that off the table and then they put it back on the table. So there was playing a lot
Oh,
of sportsmanship games with it, you know what I mean? But the whole experience was, I ain't gonna lie, it was amazing. Like being in London, that shit was like, it was amazing. It's just crazy like like being a throwback style fighter, you fight at all times, you know what I mean? But to be able to have like a full camp for that type of fight, it would have been lovely. You know what I mean? Like it would have been lovely. But to go 12 rounds, first time
what
in
was the
like
worst
ever.
part? What was the worst part you think of not having that full camp?
I mean, first off, we were about to fight a southpaw dude. You know what I mean? So we went from training like what was it, like 6 to 8 weeks with southpaw, and then like switch of plans real quick to that because obviously it was like a lot of people don't understand like yo, when you in the gym all year round and those type of calls come, you gotta take them. It's like you can't be baby. You gotta jump off the porch eventually. You know what I mean? So I chose to jump off the porch and be able to just showcase something from it. You know what I mean? But the fact that um it was 12 rounds and it was that caliber of a fight. The stage, let me not lie to you, the stage was not too big for me at all. I enjoyed every bit of it and I knew that I belonged there. And I knew that if I had a little bit more time, no excuses at all. Adam Azim is a great fighter, 100%. But just a little bit more time for that type of caliber, yeah. Like things would have been, of course, a little different. But yeah, the experience was amazing, though. You know what I mean? The experience was like the best, to be honest.
Did the time zone affect you? Because you're on the East Coast, so it was a 5 hour difference for you.
Yeah, so yo, it was the craziest thing ever because we got on the plane. Yo, they gave me the worst plane ticket ever in the world, right? I was in the middle seat, crunched up with two. I'm not gonna like, judge people by the weight, you know what I mean? But I was like crammed up, like, yo, this is the craziest flight I've ever been on my life. I'm like, yo, they got me on this one. And then we got to London, right? And we have what, three people, and we have big suitcases, right? So they bring a Uber with like it can't even fit all of our suitcases. So we're like, damn. So what we do, we just sitting in the airport waiting for like the dude, and then we end up figuring it all out. And it's crazy. As soon as we get to the hotel, Adam Azim walks out. You know what I mean? And I'm already hot because I'm like the time difference messing me up. They
Yeah.
messing with the Ubers. The it was like an hour drive from the airport to the hotel. So I'm already on edge. You know what I mean? So as soon as I see him, he was all happy. I was like, nah. it was already up from there. You know what I mean? Because I was already feeling the time zone. I'm like, nah, y'all niggas playing with me. You know what I mean? And one of the managers like, oh, don't worry about him. He had a long flight. Like they knew. You know what I mean? I'm like, so the sportsmanship games. I would say for anybody is like they do play a lot of sportsmanship games when you go overseas, or they say cross the pond. Um, yeah, you gotta watch out for that, and you
Yeah, they're
do. I
not
would
gonna
want to
make it
say,
any easier for
yeah,
you,
for
man.
sure,
You know.
for sure. But I would say at least for anybody that's going to fight over there, I would say to get over there like weeks ahead of time. You know what I mean? So you could be like you could just be used to the time zone and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, acclimation is important. It is, man. That time zone can affect you. And plenty of people complain about it. You know, I've been interviewing fighters for years, but the judging is always favorable to the house fighter over there. But they
Yeah.
say the same about America, right? Like those guys come over here and say the same thing here. Um, is pro box an option?
Yo, I'm a throwback style fighter. So I'm fighting whoever, wherever, at what time. I don't really care. Like as long as I'm in the gym, which is I'm always in the gym. There's no excuses for that, you know. So, you can never catch me off the couch,
Mm-hmm.
on the couch. You know what I mean? I'm always in the gym. I'm always ready to go. So every option is available for me.
That's what's up. Hey man, well, I mean, it's really all my questions. I mean, if there's no fights, there's not much we can say. We do want to see you back. You got your bounce back after the loss, and the next step is watching you make it to 135.
Mhm.
So we just gotta wait till your next step. But definitely keep me posted so we could bring you back to let the world know, what is next. Give out your social media in case anybody isn't following you. They can do
Got you.
so.
So it's everybody, show up, show out. Challenge 2 Scoop is my Instagram. Follow up and follow the journey back to greatness. All
All
money
right.
in.
Appreciate you, champ.
Yes, sir. Back to work. See y'all soon.
Let's go. Shout out to Scoob, man. Hopefully, he can get a Zuffa deal or a pro box fight. Stay active, man. Inactivity is the worst. The worst. You know. Without it, makes everything difficult. You know. And that's why I'm not mad at this earthquake. Hey yo, but you skinny as hell too. Shout out to you though. Can't hate on you. You fucking lean in the motherfucker though. But we need to put some weight on. Y'all too skinny. I can't deal with that. That's too skinny for me. How much you weigh, Earthquake? You got to be like 147, bro. You in shape though. I ain't gonna hate. That's too skinny for me. But you lean as fuck. I'm mad right now. Damn, I'm hating. Fuck. I was hoping you was fat. You better not that Google pick. He Google picked this shit, y'all. He Google picked it. He Google picked it. Should I show y'all? He don't look like you, Wiz. You good. He ain't got no traps. But he got everything else. But he's skinny though. I don't know. I can't. I mean, no disrespect. Believe me, I'm not disrespecting at all. It's just, preference. I would definitely gain weight. You lean as fuck though. Look at that vein. Lord Jesus. That's what I'm looking for. That shit excites me when my vein look like that. But you gotta put a little bit more weight. You must eating fruit or some shit. You get you some carbs in your life, homie. Get them carbs in your life. Last call for them callers. Last call. Last call for them callers. Discord available. X spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is your last opportunity. We done said last call about 20 times. How you gonna say they? You trying to say both of them look homeless? H-Town, send your pick. You won't dare. Fat ass. Yo, he funny as hell. How dare he talk about both of them who got six packs? Guys like me and you have no right. We got no right to talk about somebody that lean. Get your ass out of here, H-Town. Shut up. You shut up. You shut up right now. All right, that's the show. Yo, I'm out. Next GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Hit me up at The Boxing Voice for any questions, border wars, topic related. If you got some topics for the second show, need that peptide advice, hit me up. Go onto the website, use the code TBV, get that discount on your order and that free shipping. You can get that free shipping with that code TBV. Peace.